something.
No, it ain't.
There we go. You can't make the screen big?
We see you. No, I think that's as big as it gets.
All right. No.
No.
Later, it's cool.
It's like, don't let them mess it up.
Right. All right, all right.
Every now and again, just touch it, just in case.
Just in case. Mm-hmm. Cindy.
Hey, y'all.
So as I was saying, we're back from a week celebration. And this is the Shut Up and Ride Show. Three's the
You gotta
crowd.
get close.
Get close, ladies. Yes, indeed. And it's been a great week.
It's been an awesome week. Matter of fact, this is a new week. This is Hump Day.
Hump day, huh?
Yes, Hump Day Wednesday.
All right.
You know, I got to make sure I start silencing some of these notifications.
Right. Seem like your phone don't go off till you hit go.
My
Everybody
phone don't
wanna
never
text,
stop
call.
going.
So Cindy, you came up with a few brilliant topics. Where we gonna start today?
Well, let's see. How about we talk about overcoming slander? Overcoming slander and gossip.
Slander and gossip. Bullshit and gossip.
Yeah. That funny, that bullshit.
Right.
All right, well, start us off one of your ways.
What are your coping skills when it comes to that?
Well, the first thing is just to chill. Don't stay calm. Don't panic.
Right.
Okay?
Don't
'Cause
panic.
you know, you panic. What they say is when emotions go up, intelligence go down.
Right.
So, you want to definitely stay calm.
Stay calm, emotionally intact.
Yes. So that you can think things through.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
Because if you're like all hell's a skelter, and how are you even solving anything being hysterical?
Yeah.
Right?
Especially over hearsay, bullshit, and gossip.
Right.
You know.
What's your skills? That's basically the same way you handle it?
To me, I ignore it. Like I said, I'm confident in who I am. I'm
Right.
confident in the people that know me. You know what I'm saying? And they want to draw into that dumb shit, so be it. You know, like I was telling you ladies last night, I've gone through it, lived through it, been going through it forever. And I refuse to let them silly son of bitches
Right.
shake me. You know, I love them all, you know,
Right.
because most of them are family. But it's unfortunate. But, you know, you can still love them from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, if you
they are who they are, man.
gossip and slander,
Right.
I think that was something you dealt with in middle school, high school.
Yeah.
And certainly as an adult, what you think about me is none of my business.
Age don't mean you mature.
No, I definitely know that. And I know there's some people who don't know me. They know of me, perhaps.
Right.
Or have some thoughts, but it's
Right.
probably based on their lives,
Right.
you know, more than mine. But I've not. It used to affect me, you know. Certainly growing up, it used to affect you.
Is that right?
What somebody thought about you. In fact, I cared more about people than I did myself, and I thought that was love until I started loving myself, and then
Right.
I realized.
Fuck them people.
In the great words of John, you know, just light a spliff and go, hey.
Right.
there it
Hey,
is.
so you got that attitude, that effing attitude, man,
Yeah.
sometimes, you know. Because
Yeah.
you can't change folks, you know what I mean?
You only can change you.
You know, you
That's
change.
right.
You try to
Man
change your
in the mirror.
circumstances, you know what I mean? Your environment. If that means leaving them some bitches out of your environment, then so be it.
Right.
You know? So be it.
The first tip was to stay calm.
Stay calm.
Right.
Yeah, don't react.
No.
Don't
You-
react.
don't, and I say don't ever react.
Right, you
Keep
don't
your
feed
poker
into it.
face on.
Right. Don't put gasoline on that fire.
Right.
Yeah, because
You
then
know.
they're not gonna know where you're coming from. You stay calm.
Right. Silence kill them, man. Not responding to that dumb shit.
Silence is loud.
That makes them even more pissed off. You know what I mean?
Right.
They get to go and tell him more lies, sounding more ridiculous, and be like, "Motherfucker, I ain't never seen or heard y'all do no dumb shit like that in 57 years. Well, all of a sudden he gonna do some shit like that. You know
It's
what I
like,
mean? Come on, man.
That don't make
It
sense.
don't make sense.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Make it make sense,
Don't
right?
make
That's
sense, man.
Yeah.
So the next tip is to assess the situation.
Assess the situation.
Yes. Think
And you can't
about
do it hot.
No.
You can't do it hot.
Unless you quick at thinking on your feet. Sometimes you
Well-
got to think when you're walking on hot water,
well,
walking on coals.
I
you
ain't
know what
saying
mean?
don't think, but I'm just saying don't react to it
right.
while you're hot,
Right.
you know?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
something going to be said,
Yeah.
and then you'll be like, dang. Because one thing about a Coca-Cola bottle, when you shake it up, when you open that lid, you can't get that soda back
Watch
down.
out.
Right, right.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Chances are it's all in your face.
Listen,
You done shot yourself
I'm
in
not
the
going
face.
to open the bottle.
Right,
you know?
right.
I'm going to have to tap it and just put it aside.
Like that Hawk 2 shit, chick. I'm sure she done shot herself in the face a few times. That Hawk 2 girl. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. When the brother, she said, you got a Hawk 2 and spit on that thing. Anyway, that's gone.
I
Anyway,
think
those
I
that
know
out there
what
know
you're
what I'm
talking
talking
about.
about. You know what I meant. The metaphor.
We're
you know.
we're way too busy
Anyway.
for that. John,
Right.
what are you doing with your life? You're retired.
I scroll a lot. Sit by the
The
lake.
Huck 2
sit
lady
by the
to
lake.
spit
Sit
on
by
that
the
thing.
Yeah,
Oh, ew,
I'm just trying
am I
to do them on street
imagining what I'm
interviews. Yes, you
imagining?
are. Yes. They do. You know these YouTubers.
I got 10 churn. I ain't Huck 2 and on no thing.
You know
I
how
can
these
get children
YouTubers
from Huck
go
too.
around asking folks crazy questions and shit. And dude asked these two white chicks something about how do they give head or some shit.
Oh,
And
okay.
the bride
that's what I
said, the
thought.
bride chicked this up and said, she real country ass bride. Said, you got a Hawk 2 and spit on that thing.
Oh.
Bitch, she ended up making money.
Oh, okay.
That
So it went
That
viral.
little few, went viral like a mug. She blew up, and of course, she ended up not giving her brother no credit. You know what I'm saying?
What
you know how the
brother?
game go to the
Oh, the
motherfucker
guy who
they did the
asked
interview. Right. That's what I heard. That's allegedly. Don't come at my broke ass for some false information. But yeah. But anyway, y'all, that went over your head. I'm sorry it took so long to explain that one.
Huck 2.
right.
I'd
That Huck
say-
2 chick. She was.
So it really wasn't. It was the words Huck 2, but it was really like.
It was the way she said it.
I
you know
need
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
that.
And spit on that thing.
So
That's how
here's the best way to assess
that's
the
nice.
situation.
Oh, okay. I thought you had Hawk 2 situation.
No. And of course,
There you go. What are y'all talking about?
Hello, how are you?
it's my dad.
Daddy
wanna
make
go-
us-
Maybe he want to go get a scratch off.
Okay, he tell it. I tell that young man.
Yeah,
Don't make me come put my hot foot up his ass.
Okay,
I'll
so
just,
I'm
anyway,
just,
go
going
ahead.
to tell
All
y'all
right.
from experience, like from what I did to assess the situation.
What you do?
First, you got to do is find a quiet place.
Okay,
And you got to think.
okay,
And if you need to, which you should, talk to the Lord.
yes,
He'll give you some discernment,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
And but taking a time out for, in a quiet space. They say growth happens in solitude. So you need some solitude. Okay? And it's not one day. It's not a one-day thing.
No, not if he plan on working
No,
and
exactly.
sticking.
Exactly.
If it's a
So-
quick fix, it probably wasn't broken.
Right. No, so y'all got to take some time alone and really think about all the components of the situation. What happened? When happened? How did it happen? Who happened? Okay?
And how long it's been happening?
And how long? Exactly.
You know,
And put it all together.
right?
And I bet you, I guarantee, you'll get some answer and be like, aha! That's the
Yeah.
dumb shit right there.
Right. That's where they got me fucked up at. You make two rights, a left and a U-turn, motherfucker.
end up in the same place.
Right. That's where you got me
messed up
fucked
at.
up from the beginning.
Yeah.
The hell?
So, and following that, you gotta maintain your integrity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And that's a must. You got to be true to you. Otherwise, it's all a lie.
And you do
You
that
know?
by letting them expose themselves, not by trying to argue.
Sit back and
Why
watch the
hell would
show,
you-
as
Why
I
would you
always
argue
say.
a lie? Argue about a lie. You know what I mean, man? Prove that shit. Prove what you're saying. You
Don't
know?
tell a fool they're a fool.
Hey, I'll be quick to tell a person. You can make up all the dumb shit you want about me, but I can tell the truth about your ass.
Well, I wouldn't. That's not
You know what I
saying
mean?
the fool. That isn't saying he foolish. That's just saying he talking. He got your name in his mouth and it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell him the truth.
Hey,
I'm talking
please.
about telling me a fool.
Please mention me. I want my name to stay alive. Talk about me.
Any news about you is good
Anything,
news.
right? I just wish I was a celebrity or some shit. Get paid every time a food
free
open their mouth.
advertisement.
Right,
Yes.
right. Hopefully we'll start getting it soon. That motherfucker on that podcast with them two fine ass women down there in Florida, thinking he doing some shit. You know what I mean? Fuck him. He ain't shit. Thank you very
They
much.
gonna talk about you.
Thank you very much. They
John got
already-
his own toilet
motherfuckers,
paper,
when I sent
y'all.
the text off,
John
you
got
best
his
believe
own
half
toilet
of them were
paper.
talking shit. But hey, I love it.
Yeah, you
God,
should.
God
Listen,
bless you all, man.
You gotta be you. Other than that, if you're an actor, I can understand you're an actor. You get paid. But if
Yeah.
you living your life and you acting like you somebody
Right,
else,
right.
you're a liar. It's not an actor. You're a
I
liar.
don't even know how to act. That's why I ain't in Hollywood.
Just be you. Just be you.
You know.
You shouldn't want to be with anyone else but you.
Right.
You know.
I don't know. How
That's
to
I
do it.
remember.
Each
I
and every-
remember
How do
when
you
I
be
didn't
somebody
like.
else?
But I didn't. I remember when I didn't. I remember when I was younger. I felt I had to do or be anyone but me, because I wasn't certain I liked me, and especially what I would hear say. You know, we talked about childhood traumas last week, about the things you would hear your people say,
Right.
and so I was what they
Right.
said. So I wanted to be everything but that.
Right.
And so I learned more how to be like whatever I was around,
Right.
just with the flow. Oh, okay, this how I had to be. Okay, and I was that. And it wasn't, children again,
Right.
maturing you and the
See, when
growth
I hear
and
people
solitude.
give stories like that just make me appreciate my parents even more, because all that bullshit never bothered me. You know what I'm saying? My mom always told us, motherfucker, they talked about Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who are you?
And you had some wise
who are you
parents
that
by
you can't
then.
be talked about? You know
I
what I'm
was the
saying?
oldest.
So hey, fuck it.
My mom was 15 when she had me.
Right.
So that's not what she was,
Yeah, well,
She-
mine's plenty of experience, because
Right.
I'm the 12th of the dozen, you know,
There you
so.
go. And
hey,
I'm certain your
and I'm
brother or
glad.
sister, who was the oldest, had your parents as young, and they had them
Right,
very
right. They had to
different.
make those mistakes, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
You know, but,
So by the time
Yeah.
it got to you, shit, they're perfect. They know
right.
just what to tell you.
right.
You know?
Turn them loose at 8. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he can skip
You know?
kindergarten. He all right.
Right.
I'm the first of 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm the
Yeah.
first of 5.
You're the oldest now.
Awesome. You ever heard you need to do the right thing,
Right,
or else the
right.
others are gonna follow you. Set
Yeah.
an example.
Yeah, my mom was like, "I'm beating you because I love you."
See,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm glad mine's never said no dumb shit like that. I'm beating your ass because you broke that window.
You know why?
Right,
I remember
right.
getting beatings for stuff I didn't do. Somebody else did it, but I was
Oh,
like,
that's all day being the youngest.
"Oh my god!"
Man.
I didn't get on.
Yeah. I wouldn't say beatings, because
Oh,
they had to.
spanking.
They had
Oh,
to
mine
chase.
Beating and a
was
spanking is different.
They had to
you know?
chase me for them ass whoopings.
I
trust me.
got
I
A
was
beating is
up
like
and down the stairs.
shit. You gotta sleep after that.
Listen,
Right.
I got beat so bad. I remember. Listen, well, of course, as a kid, I get the best sleep. I tell you that. I would sleep all night.
You sleep good off a ass whooping, no doubt. Sleep like a baby.
I remember snuffling.
I can remember that part.
Like 15 minutes later, after I stopped crying,
Right. It only be a 2-hour nap. Feel like you just slept 10 hours.
I mean, sleep good. But yeah, I had no sleep like that.
Oh my god.
But no, I mean, as the oldest, I had to be responsible, and how you say my parents, they did what they were taught.
Right.
They didn't know better.
Right.
They were young. My mom had me at 15.
Right.
Her mother had her at a young age. Her mother, had 14 children.
Right.
So, it was, hey, I'm all right with it.
Right.
My kids right now is blaming me, for their childhood trauma, and I'm like, okay. I said, well, keep
Because it
living.
always fall on mama for some reason.
You'll get over it.
Right, right,
I
right.
said, hey, I did the best I could, but if I got it wrong, hey, we can try to correct it or talk
Right.
to me. Oh, never mind. Okay, then, well, hey, I'm here.
Sometimes the parents can't control the childhood traumas. Sometimes kids, it just happens to you. Okay?
Sometimes a lot of that trauma the kids talk about ain't no fucking trauma. You just didn't
Struggle
have.
is
Well,
good
You know what I
children.
mean? It's struggle. You know
Y'all
what I'm
know
saying?
is good for
You
Y'all
just didn't have
remember
it.
the trauma I told y'all I had.
Right,
right.
My parents didn't control that.
Oh yeah, that's
Right.
verbal trauma, right? That's
my
from other
parents
sources.
Thought they were leaving. My
Right.
dad thought he was leaving me
With a
with
trusted
someone
individual,
Right.
yeah.
Reputable. And
Yes.
Right.
They
And
never would have did that in front of him.
Right.
I had to remember I said analyze the situation.
Right.
I had to analyze why would she do that?
Right.
Why would she do that?
It was just jealousy over your mom's child and you, and probably the way you looked as a
I
little
think
girl.
she thinks she had,
you know, probably looked like
And she
a,
might have been hurt too.
you know, you probably looked like a little baby doll and she couldn't stand it.
She probably, I'm certain she was hurt too, and in her life somehow. Because a well person doesn't do.
Yeah, hurt people,
Well,
people, no doubt.
Right.
No doubt.
Yeah. If
I
someone's
think I'm
well,
gonna call her and ask her why she did it. I'm still delaying that call.
why
you
not?
can
Why?
reach out
You
to
should.
her.
You
Matter of
definitely
fact, Call her
should.
ass right now.
No,
Ooh.
I don't even have her
I would
number.
like
What she
that.
said we
I'd
weren't
have to
gonna
call my
talk
uncle.
about personal shit.
Yeah.
That's the first
I
thing she
think we
said
should
when she
talk
come
about
to
it.
You
the
don't want me
door.
to get that on
Yeah.
I can't even.
Listen.
I'd have
Why
to
not?
set that up for
Why
next
not?
week.
Hey, but
Because
you
they're in
know,
Barbados.
you know, I
Next
had
week
that.
we're talking about facing those
Yeah.
that cause
Facing
your
it, yeah.
childhood trauma.
I faced mine during Hurricane Michael.
Right. So for the following week, if any of you guys got a testimony you want to get on, let us know. You know, and we'll try to get through to it. Get you on, speak on you. You know, maybe you could join the chat or something. You know, talk
Yeah.
about it or make a phone call. You
Yep.
know, get you on live too. But
I agree.
that's some serious shit because I know folks right
You
now.
remember them days?
Some fool talking about he don't mess with his mama because of the way he was
She
brought
said,
up.
Shakira said
50-something
her
years
kids
old.
need a good whooping right now.
Right.
Yes,
They
they
probably
do.
just need someone to
It's
talk
a
to and
beef,
understand them. You know?
Hey, I don't think I had my youngest child. I only had to spank him a couple of times. I knew at that moment what I could do, and that my voice or his disappointment, him knowing he disappointed me, was traumatic enough.
Right.
I didn't need to lay my hands on him.
Right.
And I think that only came with maturity as a parent.
Yeah.
Had I known that at
And
my
as a
first child,
Right.
oh
You
man.
did more talking.
Oh, of
You
course.
probably did more talking. Right.
Yeah,
right.
certainly. So, the learning, you
Right.
know, and some things time only tells you.
That's not. I mean, but, you know. So don't get me wrong. I said I got ass whoopers. It wasn't. I really can't count. You know what I mean? I really can't count the amount. Not that it was an overwhelming amount. It's just that I don't remember, you know, getting whooped every time I turned around. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
no.
I did a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
You mean you should have got one?
Right.
You- see, just
Ass should have
as you
been
didn't
whooped
get caught.
every hour on the hour. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, but you know, it just
Ain't
wasn't
lie.
that
You still
detrimental. You know,
should.
that's serious.
John,
Who said that?
It's truthful, sincere said that boy crazy. Yes, all the way.
Yeah, but hey, man, I have really enjoyed my life, especially coming
And still
up.
enjoying.
Yeah, especially coming
Yeah.
up though. Wouldn't trade it for the world. That's the foundation. You know what I mean? That's the foundation.
Each and every one of us has our own journey.
Yeah.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
your life is through
Excursions.
your eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Trips, excursions, journeys.
Hey.
What's the other long?
Lessons.
Yeah, all them trips.
Y'all mind if I send some spirits up to the ancestors
Hey,
real
come
quick
on.
on that
Yeah.
note? You know, take a
Send some spirits.
have a moment of silence for a small chronic break.
Let the spirit flow, brother.
Let the spirit flow.
You know, my husband talks about John 12:9. He said, and there was several men gathered around, and Jesus spoke, and he got the men to settle down, 5,000 in numbers, and there was much grass in the place.
Right.
So I think that's talking about cannabis. Pastors, let me know if
I
I'm
believe
right
so.
about that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fucking chronic.
That's that chronic. That's that good herb.
Hold your hands up.
But hey, what the hell you think Moses came off that mountain enlightened with? That
Hey.
burning bush was a motherfucker. That was some red hair Samir.
Hey, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Hey, well, there you go.
Moses sitting around, he got enlightened, held them conversations, you know. Motherfucking scrolls got carved, and he can't. Who in the hell else gonna carry down 2 tons of motherfucking concrete? You know, for once, right? That herb gave him that strength. Like Popeye's spinach, that was his spinach.
That was his spinach.
That was his spinach,
Man, they
motherfucker.
definitely call it spinach, don't
Hey,
they?
right, cabbage, all that shit.
Cabbage, cheese, lettuce, dope, chronic, weed, grass, reefer, joint, spliff,
Medication.
Mary
Come
Jane.
join me.
Let me see what you talk about.
So the next
What's
tip
the next?
is they said
No, you
confront the source,
confront the
if
source.
applicable, right? But I think you have to be really cautious at this point
Why is that?
because you confronting the source, they might not even be the source. So you got to do some
What you
investigating.
mean?
Well, wait. How
Did this
can you-
lady not take you out there? Did this lady not make you
No,
take
no,
your
no, no,
clothes
no.
off?
Well,
That's
yes.
the source. Now
However,
her
yes,
source,
she is the source.
her source is something else, but the source of your pain
Right.
comes
Right.
with her.
It's clear.
Well,
know
I
what I
had to
mean?
understand like what was going on.
You
Why
you know,
did my dad take me to Barbados?
See, here's the
by
thing. It's like when
myself?
folks talk
Why?
about getting that closure after a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might not never understand because of the way you feel. You know, you might not never get understanding. So why seek that understanding? How about just seeking the path to healing and moving forth? You know what I'm saying? And the
Yeah,
part of that path
exactly.
to healing is facing that abuser. Then that's the big part. You know, and you should do that. But as far as understanding why they did it, you know what I mean, man?
So you don't think that's necessary?
Yeah.
I don't
No.
think so.
Well,
you
you
know,
got- yeah.
You know, so that's for them to deal with.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
But I mean, it's like some people are so like freaking gone in their mental
Exactly.
state
So why
that they don't
exhaust
even
your
see it
mental?
as wrong.
Why exhaust your mental state
Because-
trying to get some understanding
well,
out of them, and they
it's-
don't understand themselves?
So I don't know.
You know
if
what I
I don't
mean?
know if it's quite me exhausting myself, but maybe letting them know what they did so they don't do it to someone else.
You think they don't know what they did? You think
I
that
don't know,
ignorant
man.
lady don't know taking a child out in the
Some
street
people
at
are
4
really
years old
deranged in their
and
minds,
you know, she know.
they just keep hurting and
You
hurting.
don't know,
and
you
hurting.
know what I'm saying? She know, like you said, that probably been done to her a few times over and over. You know,
Or
and
something traumatized
Right,
her for
right. You
certain.
know, but as far as you helping her get to the bottom of that, that ain't your
Yeah,
job.
you're
That
not
ain't
to
your
heal
job.
her.
Right.
You're healing you. You know, you're healing
And
you.
especially if it's a difficult process. You know what I'm saying? Now, if something happens, you be like, man, you know what I'm saying? You like, why did you do that? And the person can give you that reasoning. You know what I mean? Then so be it. You know, but to go investigate and try to, understand and
Well, I
That-
started calling my
that's your
cousins.
mental
That's
shit,
I
the
was
you know?
calling my
helper in her.
cousins.
Right.
She feels the need to always help, and and so a part of that is that Stockholm syndrome.
Right.
You know, back like slavery. You know how they were free, the slaves were free to go, and yet they stayed. Some of them because it's
all they knew.
it's all they knew, and they had pity. Oh, I'm gonna help you because
Right. We sick,
you're,
son.
you know.
We sick, son.
Stop. I'm saying in terms of your I would call the suspect, but the person that did that to you, she's got something. There's certainly some things wrong with her.
Right.
But that's not for you to solve.
What you see? No, that's my nephew, Dre, on board. Right on, Dre.
You know, but
Who that is down there.
it's important that we just
Call your mama, man. Tell her to tune in. How she called me, that's my niece little mama.
This is what
Man,
old folks
listen.
get on podcasts. Is we don't know. We just want every form of communication. Hey, tell your mama I said give me that cup of sugar. Tell your mama she owe me them $3.
Hey, she gonna
Cash
fucking-
at me.
Hey, my niece gonna mess around and call this show one day. That's what, sister boy. You and her. Oh my God, I hate to see you two together.
Oh, what do you mean? You would love to see
Yeah,
that.
little mama, man. No,
We're just
'cause
nonstop.
My face would be hurting. My stomach would be hurting.
Like you did some push-ups.
Right.
That'd only be like it won't be no damn push-ups, huh?
Right. It'd be like my girl Andrea holding them two gut nuts.
Go.
Goat, whatever the fuck.
Give us another thing to talk about, Cindy.
Wait,
You know, Cindy.
So we ain't gonna. So y'all saying don't confront the source.
no, confront the
You gotta.
source.
You gotta like confront.
Yeah,
But don't
confront the source, but don't try to help
confront 'em and-
yourself help them
No,
figure
no,
out
no,
why
no.
they did what they did to you.
You say, oh, why did
It's
you
know.
do
basically
that?
asking them to
Right,
stop.
right.
If you are sure that's the source.
and to let them know what you know what I'm saying, what they did, how you feel, and move on. It's kind of like that. I guess that 12-step program they tell folks when they go around. You know, part of the program is to go around and apologize for the things you did. You know what I mean? And acknowledge what you did. You know, so I guess it's a reverse. You know, on that type of process. But as far as hey man, you did this and this to me. Let's try to figure out why you did that.
Well, you
Nah,
gotta let
fuck
them know.
that.
I mean, like,
Exactly. You let them know what they did to you.
let
You
them
know what I
that
mean?
what they did, that you know.
Right.
And I think that's more than enough. You know.
Right. But you talking about sitting around helping them figure out why they did what they did. You know?
No. Misunderstanding.
Oh, my bad.
Misunderstanding. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Let's
did I
see,
curse?
she cursing
I really
now.
did.
Yeah, she's like,
John,
I give two
bad
goddamn.
influence, John.
Bad influence, John.
Hey, blame
That
it,
never was in her.
blame it on the rain.
You brought it. You brought something out of her that never was in her.
Hey, that's what we gonna do for each other.
That's that
You know what I'm
fuckery.
saying? That's that guiding light. You
Listen.
know what I mean?
One thing it does have is accountability, to hold each other accountable for doing goodness, doing great, to be right, to be righteous.
Right.
Not necessarily, because being you and me, you being you and me being me, nothing wrong about it. Yeah,
But, you know, people always tend to make us feel like we're wrong for being
Who we
ourselves. Yeah.
That's all right.
And,
That's
and like I
right.
said, those are the ones that, hey, I remember being corrected. I think I was in a mosque one day, and I was praying, and I had images on my coat, and I didn't know it wasn't proper to have images or faces. But instead of her just slightly saying, hey, you got to put that away and, you know, come pray here without that, she said, oh, you're going to go to hellfire because you don't even know how to pray.
Oh.
Is that how you say it?
No.
Right. So,
That's how you run folks away.
Right.
Because you be like, man, I wanted to cuss that lady out, but I didn't want to do it in the mosque. But you know what I mean? If I go back there, somebody gonna get cussed the hell out. You know?
well, and eventually I realized that's who she is. And she doesn't, and I would say things to her over the years. And believe it or not, she got softer, or either I got more immune to just ignoring her. But I'm certain I had an effect on her because, again, I would tell her, hey, ain't nothing wrong with you correcting or holding someone accountable, but don't try
You don't
to
have
figure
come
out
like
a way
that,
to say
right.
it.
You ain't gotta be so abrasive about
Right.
it. You
You
know?
know, you don't know if I'm going to hellfire you. Because now I can say to you, God is judge, not
Right.
you. What do you know? You know,
I'd have
and
told
we'll
her
be
now.
back and forth.
I'd have told her by saying that. Now you got to try to work your way out of that hellfire.
Yeah.
You know, because hell, you condemn me too is waiting on
Right,
you.
right.
That's what's waiting on you. You know what I mean?
But
Well,
people
see-
give their perceptions to who they are.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's all
believe
that
them.
is.
It takes smart people whom, pardon me, that interact with other folks often and their opinions to gather up some information to not always speak from who they are,
Right.
but speak on other people's behalf and stuff. So that's just, I guess, what they call intellect.
And discernment, and you know what I mean? Hey,
Discernment is something that we got from the Lord. So.
yeah. So that's all I'm going to say. When you spend a lot of time with yourself, you know what I mean?
Solitude.
Man,
I'm telling you, it
I'm
works.
telling
Growth.
It'll
Yep.
change you.
I drove over 150,000 miles. you
By
know what
yourself?
I'm saying? Man, love every block. You know what I
I
mean?
did that on one motorcycle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did that on one Equinox.
Ah, there you go. That's right. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
took some time of solitude just last night.
Yeah.
Instead, on my way home from Good Times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I knew you
I
was
didn't
floating
turn
home.
on any music,
Right.
and I just drove home in silence.
Yeah.
That's
good, good. Reflecting.
It
huh?
does. It helps
Just
you
don't close
reflect.
your eyes.
No,
Right,
no, no,
right,
no,
right,
no,
right.
not
Don't
at
put
all.
yourself to sleep.
God,
It's like, there you go, solitude. You be in solitude forever.
no. Yeah, but I mean, like, listen, I have a habit now of going back to solitude, you know, every so often.
Right.
Because you need to actually maintain that for yourself. Okay? So they also said seek support from allies.
Seek
right?
support from allies.
Yes. So
That's what
surround
you're
yourself
doing.
with
Yeah.
people who knows you and respects you,
Right.
so that actually they can counteract whatever false news is out there about
Right,
you.
that's bothering you.
Right. Exactly.
You ain't necessarily worrying about the news. You know, it's the effect that's on you. You know, later for that
Exactly.
bullshit they talking about.
Right. Who the
You know
hell
what I mean?
cares?
Right.
I think that people that waste time to gossip and stuff.
And I've had motherfuckers blow up at me over emojis. Can you imagine that shit? Can you imagine that? Over a fucking emoji, man? Oh,
What do you
man.
mean? They got mad at you because
It was
You sent
it was a family
a
argument.
smiley
As
face?
Someone was having an argument with their family member, a family member that they had no business arguing with, especially on fucking Facebook.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just
Right,
breaking
that's
my
not the
heart.
place.
Right, just breaking my heart. I'm reading
But people
this shit.
say things on Facebook that they would never say to your face.
Right.
That's
I'm
called a
reading
coward.
this shit back and forth, and it's just terrible because, and then the following morning, the shit spilled over, and someone else interjecting like, "Hey, if you got something to say to this child, you need to call her. You know what I mean? Don't do this like this." here."
Right. Proper.
And I put a heart next to that.
right.
I put a heart next to that.
That's
That's
love.
it. That's all.
Wow.
That's
Out of
it.
that whole
And
time,
they got mad at him.
man, we ain't spoke since then. That's been down there 2 years.
Wow. The heart
This
is my
motherfucker
favorite
done went
emotion.
Why
around-
don't you call them?
Why the fuck would I? This is a reoccurring motherfucking bullshit ass situation. Y'all just don't know. I tell you about it off camera, but hey, come on, man. You get tired of that shit. Especially when you deal with all your fucking life and now you at an age and a space where, man, you ain't got time
Hey,
for that shit.
are you that person that feels like, hey, that person died tomorrow, and even though you didn't call,
I didn't
you
cause
cool.
it because I didn't cause the situation. I'm cool.
Listen.
I'm cool.
We
Believe
all
me.
gonna die. Of
Right,
course, you ain't gotta
right.
cause it. Ain't no cure for death.
Right,
Everybody here
exactly.
gonna
I
go.
understand
about
that.
that.
I understand
I'm
that.
saying if you that because I know I'm that way. If I make a decision that I've done my part, what I can do, after that I'm okay. There we go.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I would say, hey, give them a call, because there are people I've talked to that felt a certain way, and I was like, well, what? You mean to tell me you didn't call them, and that's the way you felt?
Hey.
And I felt, I mean, how you say, I didn't know how to comfort that person because I was just like, well, damn, you didn't call them. That was your fault.
Right, over and over.
You had control of
But
that.
when you deal with the same dumb shit over
yeah,
and
I
over
know, but
forever,
here's the
you know what I
thing.
mean?
I've,
And then the hateful shit that gets spewed. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When people talk that shit, you don't defend that shit. People gonna tell you what they hearing. You know, and they be like, man, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker talking that shit?
Yeah, I mean,
You know what
but
I'm
I mean,
saying?
like that stuff.
I'm like,
causes
hey, man, you-
separation and family and friends, and then you don't want.
Hey,
You're wondering
hey,
yourself,
if-
why does this person
If that
not
caused you to
talk
go
to me
somewhere else, you
anymore?
ain't my friend and you ain't my
You
fucking
know?
family. Get on. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing.
Take
I
your
just-
shoes off and kick bricks.
Here's what
How
I think
about
to
that?
myself, right?
Good.
If one of my friends see something negative about me, because I don't check my comments, so y'all can post whatever the hell y'all want to post. I don't give a shit.
Right?
Okay, just to let you know, I don't give a. So
Now, if it's good, we encourage that.
yeah, of
Right.
course,
Thank
encourage
you.
it good. Yes, but then if you
But
see
we
some
know
dumb
the good
shit,
My
comes
man
with
Mark
get
is
him,
on
get
the
him,
show.
get him for
What's
me,
up,
because
Mark?
I ain't
What's
checking
happening,
it.
brother?
I'm really busy out there helping people.
There
So
you go.
here's
Yeah,
the thing.
Too busy to see.
I lost my chain of thought.
My fault. Keep talking. It'll
I
come
got
back to you.
contact from
Keep
them.
talking. It'll come back to you.
That's that.
Need a little more vino, get
right
it back.
there. That's what that is. That's that Cabernet.
Hey.
Somebody calling in the restaurant. Like,
They're like, hey, it look like y'all there. Can we get an order? No, man, we close.
I had a
Open
damn
tomorrow
good
at what
point,
time?
we open at 12. We
Open at 12.
noon. Open
Chantel's
at
Just
noon.
Until is
I
open
will
at
be
12.
here, y'all. At least what? Like 12 to like
Right.
7.
But
I
until
know. Matter
then,
of fact, I'll be here 12 to 9.
12 to
A
9.
full day.
Full day, right on.
Y'all better come get some food.
Right
Are we
on.
gonna karaoke tomorrow?
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna be
Hey,
here.
Karaoke tomorrow night.
Why not? We're gonna have
Call Will.
call choir rehearsal.
Right.
Come get your song on, y'all. I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna cook some food. I think I'm gonna do a couple of dinners and have that on the menu versus a full menu.
Right.
Be like, hey, we got A and B,
And that's it.
and we got some sides. We got
Right.
the regular sides like wings and fried chicken,
Okra.
and that okra. You know, we have those things.
Right,
but
right.
I'm gonna cook 2 meals tomorrow, so y'all come get some. All right. I know I'm gonna do chicken and fish, but I'm gonna have something better. You know, maybe
Right on.
maybe what do you call it, pepper steak, and then have pepper vegetables for the vegetarians. You know, we get on your subject again. Come on, let's go.
All right.
they
What's the
say-
next subject?
They say document everything.
What do you say?
It's in
I
your
guess you
memory.
gotta document stuff. Yeah. So-
If what you're saying is true and real, you don't need to write that shit down.
No,
No,
you do.
You know?
no.
It
listen,
depends. You do.
Listen, the weakest ink is better than the strongest memory.
Yeah, that's when you got to deal with the court system. True enough.
I'm talking about
You
when
know,
you just
but
deal.
it's-
But let me say why. When I'm say like you and I, if we got a contract, if we know, say, hey, let me get 30,000, I'm gonna get back to you. I walk out the door 3 weeks later. I'm good. I get hit by a car, whatever.
Right.
Now, we needed to reduce that because my family can still take care of that for you. It might put you in a situation that, and so if we just reduce that, now you probably wouldn't come right away, but if you got in a situation you needed, you had this piece of paper to show my family.
Right.
And so that's just a simple way
Right.
to reduce it to writing because it is stronger than the
Gotcha.
best memory in that regard.
Got you.
So it ain't just for the courts, but
No, I'm like, so what the situation that I was experiencing, it was happening for a few years, and I was documenting it, but I lost the book, and I found it the other day.
Hey.
And it had dates in it, and I was like,
wow.
holy shit.
That,
That
what a
really-
blessing.
Yes, yes.
What a blessing.
So I say go for documenting it, yes.
Yeah.
You must.
Go, they got books in Walmart.
The
pretty
weakest
cute
ink,
ones, whatever
better
you
than
like.
the strongest memory.
Yes, that's right. Enjoy documenting.
Message.
Message, go ahead. What you got?
What else we got? Oh, clarify misunderstandings publicly if necessary.
Yeah, if it, now listen to
But I
public.
don't care
If
about
it
public,
if it's
but,
public,
you know,
then
being-
make it then it
Yeah, I
stay
don't-
public. If it's personal, it stay personal.
I'm very private,
If-
so
well, then I'm certain any apologies you'll be making, it would be to that person that you did it to.
yeah.
Now, if you offended somebody on a whole or the whole group, then again, apologize to that group. I think it's something I say here in the restaurant as we work amongst each other as team members. We, you see it, you clean it, don't leave it for this or that. And if it's something need to be said because it's something pertaining to business, then you say it. Say it out in the open at the meeting. If it's something private, then you pull that person aside and you talk to them privately. Don't try to shame or embarrass, make someone feel. But again, and before you even ask that question outright, ask yourself that exact same way. And if you wouldn't mind someone asking you that way, then you go right ahead and ask.
Right, right. Try to speak to. Well, you always want to start out
That's
speaking
right.
with somebody like you want to be spoken to.
That's it.
But the thing is, man, you gotta folks will make you turn up on them.
Well,
because
nobody
people
can make you
still-
do nothing.
You right. Well, folks will require you turning
No,
up
no.
on
No.
their ass.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Negative.
Folks will
you
require you.
No.
see.
Come on, tell the truth.
I guess I'm the confrontational type. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you what you give to me. You know what I'm saying?
You're not a starter.
No,
but
I
you
definitely
will
don't start. I
okay.
have never started nothing in my life.
Okay, so you're not confrontational.
But I'm
Don't start
a
nothing,
finisher.
may
But
be
I'm a
no.
fit. Don't start
Okay.
no shit. Won't be no shit. Plain and simple. You
So
know
in
what
other
I
words,
mean?
you can't go to him and say, "Fuck you," and he just gonna
Oh,
say,
Thank you.
Let's get it
that ain't
on.
gonna
Wanna
happen.
take it outside.
I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
I could talk just as much shit as you talk.
"Okay."
You
So
know,
if
you gonna
somebody
be the
say that
motherfucker to
you-
realize that, hey, if I cross that line, you know what
It
I'm
take a
saying?
lot?
It's gonna be a motherfucker. You know what I'm
Does
saying?
it take a lot?
As far as me reaching, as long as you don't touch me, I'm not gonna touch you.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
Very rarely
But
have I ran
what-
into someone that could talk as much shit as I talk, and not, you know what I'm saying, want to hit somebody. You know what I mean? If
Have
you want
you
to talk
ever-
shit, let's talk shit. I guarantee you though, you gonna be the first motherfucker to get mad enough to want to strike.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
And now
okay.
I'm justified. I'm justified.
Okay.
In all righteous endeavors to tell you a new asshole.
So you provoke.
You know what I mean? I don't provoke.
He said, "Yes,
You
fuck
know,
you, dude."
as long as
That's
no, that's
provoking.
not provoking.
That's just what you said.
You come to me, I
No,
go to you.
you say-
back and forth, back and forth, back and forth
So, okay.
until you can't got shit to come back with. But I'm still going forward with what the fuck I gotta say, because you can't start shit and then want to control the rules of the game. It don't happen
Can I
like
make a
that.
translation? So in
Please.
other words, if you pour a cup of water on him when he's asleep and wake him up, he
I'ma
like,
pour a
"Uh-huh,
bucket
you
on
got
your
me."
ass when you
He gonna
sleep.
get a 5-gallon bucket.
You motherfucking
on
right.
on you.
You motherfucking right.
That's all he said.
You
That's
motherfucking
translation.
right.
I ain't mad.
Exactly.
Like,
Right, make it real
you shouldn't have
cold.
met as a mother. I'll
Put
be
some
like,
ice in it.
Hey,
you shouldn't have messed with him.
hey,
Because
hey.
that's all I'm gonna say as a
Right.
mother.
That's like Bernie
know
Mac
you shouldn't
say.
mess with them.
Bernie Mac say.
And then I'm gonna have to say to you when they ain't looking, why the hell you do that?
Hey.
Why you had to? Now my damn floor wet.
What Kendrick Lamar say? You take it there, I'm taking it further.
Like I
That's
said,
something you don't
as
wanna
a
do.
mother, I'ma still almost bust your ass more because now all my damn floor wet. That cup of water only had the pillow.
Don't worry, because the motherfucker might
I'm
jump
playing.
up, and now we get to dry the floor with his ass.
Oh my God.
You know, it's everything. It's all divine.
Did you get
Everything
into
work
fights a
out.
lot in Chicago?
No, not a lot.
Not really, but I did
You
have
know.
my share. Like I said, because I never
I've
started.
only been
so
in
very
2
seldom
fights
did
in my
people-
life.
You know what I mean? Like I say, you don't
Talking
start
about your share. How many
You
is
know.
your share?
as mean as I had to defend myself.
I said, how many is a number?
A number, I can't even count a dozen fights in my life.
Okay, so how many?
That's not a lot.
All right, that's not a lot.
Okay, so you.
I
okay.
could- I could probably say-
that's a lot to compare to.
That's a lot.
I'd say one. Five.
No, you talking about
These 5 fingers. How many?
No, more than that. He said a dozen. He
Right.
Say, he say less than 10. He said he out of fingers. That's a lot,
no,
John.
but a lot of those is like in elementary
John.
school, grade school.
And
You know what
still,
I mean?
Still,
And
you
so
were
you
skipping
talking-
at kindergarten. So how many
Right.
classes did you attend? Every time you attended school, he got in the fight.
Right, hey, you stayed up the street from one of the biggest parks in Chicago.
Who did?
That's we stayed right up the street.
Oh, okay.
We stayed off of Central and Adams on the west side of Chicago. Columbus Park is right there, Central from the Eisenhower Expressway, damn near all the way to Madison, but it ends in like Adams, right at the school, the Priest.
Okay.
Now we stayed in the middle of Adams, so we did half a block across a big ass boulevard. You know what I'm saying? And we got the school, we got the park. So me and my niece Angie, you know, they would let us walk to school by ourselves. So fuck
They
that
stop at the
school.
park.
We make a left to go to the park. You know, we played in the park. Lunchtime come, they had to transition to a small building to get lunch. We'll get in line, get our lunch. You know, we eat, whatnot, back at the park. You know,
In kindergarten.
because
Yeah.
what they was doing in kindergarten,
Skipping school in
what they was
kindergarten.
doing in kindergarten, our family had us doing when we was 2.
Kindergarten?
Yeah, we
5
was
years
kindergarten
old.
dropouts. We was kindergarten dropouts. I'm serious, because what they was doing then, we was doing at 2, 3 years old. It wasn't interesting. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't teaching us shit, so we played in the park. You know what I mean? 7 Up. You
I'm
know what I'm
just
saying?
surprised
Shit
nobody
like
came
that.
to get y'all.
And over in the park. No, you in Chicago, man.
Listen, they knew what the Rape a Man van looked like.
Right,
I'm
and
just-
and that wasn't that prevalent back then. You talking about
Right.
the 70s. You know what I'm saying? People wasn't, well, I guess they was fucking with kids. Look at Gacy.
Ted
but
Bundy.
you know, right, but all them motherfuckers, but it just wasn't
They
as
wasn't in your
widespread as
neighborhood.
it is today. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Well, I
You
think
know,
it's just as bad today as it was then. It's just the information is
it's getting
comes,
out, yeah.
right.
Yeah, just like I tell folks about all this killing and
ain't
shit.
nothing new under the
That's
sun.
Right, nothing.
It's still 6.6 billion people in the world.
True.
Every time. Ain't the numbers ain't fluctuated, increased or decreased in no significant amount.
Right.
But still, so it lets me know, yeah, everything's still what it's been, and it's important for. And I still think the good outweighs the bad.
Yeah.
You know, I know it don't sell many newspapers. You know,
Newspapers are obsolete.
But it's
You
good to
know,
encounter
who
good
still
people.
read newspapers?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I get the New York Times mailed to the house every now and again.
Right.
You know?
Oh, okay.
Just so I can.
I don't trust them.
Well,
I
it's
don't
not.
trust no
it's
news
not.
sources like the
Well,
government.
it's not that you trust. I put
You
my
know?
trust in. You know. Yeah.
I'm
So
talking information.
So it's not that right.
You reading a
So-
bunch of fallacies.
Well, listen. Even the Bible got it some truths, right?
Yeah,
Has a rhythm to it.
that is an allegory
And so-
as well. If
so-
since you mentioned it, let me say this. You know, it's spoken in the Bible how them stories are allegories. We all know what allegories are, right? Those
we-
are tales. Those are
It's
tales. You
what I
know,
mean.
story.
not necessarily true
His
stories. It's
story.
just
Right.
stories. You know what I'm saying? So
and we can
Is it
learn
really
a lot.
accurate?
But you got people betting their everlasting soul on what, you know what I'm saying? That's like, to me, I don't want to be I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's like reading any other material. You know what I'm saying? A comic book or a novel or something
Well,
like
then-
that.
and then
You know
now
what I'm
take
saying?
the
Now
spirit
you can
of
look at it
that.
as a guide. You know what I'm saying? Look at it
That's
as a
right.
guide.
The Proverbs.
But people are
Powerful.
worshiping individuals in this book You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think they're worshiping.
And it's so hypocritical. All religion to me are so hypocritical because it always states that God says, worship no one but me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People pray to Jesus, they pray to Muhammad, they pray to Mary, they pray to John,
Was it like
Joseph.
4,000
you know
or
what I'm saying?
something, over 4,000?
Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know what I'm saying? They praying all this shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
There's a whole bunch of.
I think, as you say, to have a religion is to what religion? Let's go with the root word, ritual, right?
Exactly.
To do something over and religiously, and so sometimes we maybe can get caught up in the rituals of it and take the spirit out of it.
Yeah.
But I think if we can stay within the spirit of it, we can cover so much. It really wouldn't make us limit any religion. It wouldn't make us have to fit in a box or in a circle, because then again we could take the spirit of that word, and then the spirit of the word, meaning whether it's the Proverbs or the Psalms or the Quran or the Torah, all those words, as you say, tell stories, and then the spirit of those stories gives things that we're familiar to in our life, things we can say, that we can relate to and help us guide us to a better becoming a better people, a better person.
Right.
That's what I think. But yeah, people do it religiously to where they take the spirit out of it.
Right. You want to read that?
That it says, so they're about.
Read it in its entirety.
There's no consensus on the exact number of religions in the world, but estimates range from 4,200 to 10,000. Okay. And the major religions includes Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, and Buddhism, accounting for over 77% of the world's population.
So.
Okay. And we're all here.
There's between
We're all here.
There's between 4,200 and 10,000 gangs throughout America. Throughout America. Pick one.
And we all got two eyes, one nose.
Yeah. Come on, man.
You call them gangs?
Come on.
Really?
I'm just saying. There's between 400,000 and 1 million. You know what I'm saying?
Being that there's 6.6 billion.
Blue lives. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So Christianity makes up 31%.
What is Islam?
Islam 24%, Hinduism 15%, and Buddhism 7%.
And do you think that information is true?
Well, it's Google. There's
That's
Google.
Yeah, that's Google.
There's Google.
She said that.
Right.
Google ain't.
I think
Google, you're
the
wrong.
part that they recorded is true.
Right.
Yeah.
But listen.
But do they have all the information? No. That's based on the information they got.
Right.
I know I make a certain decision today, and then if I get new information tomorrow, guess what?
What's that?
I might make a new decision.
So the question is, who do you believe in?
No, I don't. I often believe in, it's not a belief. I try to stay in the know.
Right.
How about
So
that?
what is it you know?
I know I'm black.
Right on. Let me say what's up to my man Reggie and Nina, Natasha. What's happening, love?
You didn't stop it from recording.
It's
But-
recording now.
Okay,
You
but
let me worry
we're hearing
about-
the sound. Can you
my
turn
bad.
it down
Oh,
so
all right.
we
Well,
hear?
I'm gonna be quiet. 'Cause I was like, what?
Look at him. You see? Don't tell me what to do. No, I'm trying to keep you. That's
My
the only
shit
reason
is-
that turned
my
it down. You
shit
can
is
turn the
fair.
volume down if you want. Though.
I will next
So
time.
we talking about
Next time I go to say some shit.
overcoming slander and
Slander
gossip,
and
right?
gossip, right?
So what we talked about so far.
So what's the next
Y'all just-
or do we still need to add something to that?
What?
The
To-
slander and
To
gossip.
the slander and gossip?
Yeah,
I mean, look, they say here, seek legal advice if it's serious,
yeah.
right?
That's what
Sometimes you need to do that.
Right, right.
You know, a restraining order on it.
Now, what justifies seeking legal advice? Because we
Right.
got some things going on in the entertainment world. I know we said we weren't going to talk about this type of shit, but
Sometimes it's
in
necessary.
hip hop, which we all come up first generation hip hop, all right. So we all know about battle rap, right?
Yeah.
You know, that's just like you sitting on the
Rap a little
porch,
bit.
signifying you talking about it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When did you start suing a motherfucker? especially like I was speaking on earlier, you started the fight.
Did you
If
see
it's
it?
affecting your
Hey,
livelihood,
did you see
your
it?
job.
Did you see the court record, or they just say it? I don't know, but
Well, I'm just
allegedly.
saying, allegedly.
All right, there we go.
So when do you allegedly start suing the motherfucker or some shit like that?
Hey, when it became about money, when rap became about money, that's
But like
when.
I say, you started this. You started the inflammatory shit about this man's family.
But how
And
you
just
know it
because
didn't
he
come-
struck back at a bad shoe in a way,
Listen,
once
we-
again, it's giving out true information about you allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So instead of going along, either coming back with another rapper, all right, brother, you won that battle. You know, bow out. You know, but now you looking real
Why you
bad.
talking about Hollywood?
Now you looking real bad with you.
Why you talking-
He
I'm
talking
just
about
saying it.
Hollywood.
I'm just saying
Yeah,
it
you talking
came
about-
up. Right. That's what I'm saying. It came up. You know, we
I
said
wish
we're
I
talking
had
about-
a battle like that.
Hey man,
Listen,
get
give
your
me that
money.
battle.
Get your money.
Listen,
Get your money because regardless of what you come
please
back
sue
with,
me
somebody
for
gonna want to hear.
3.3 mil, because that means I must got 10.
Man, got that ass.
So,
But the funny thing about it though, I had a nephew that was trying to turn me on to Kendrick back in the day. I listened to a couple, but I just wasn't in the New Jacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this battle here made me start listening to the brother's catalog, and man, that dude is incredible.
For sure.
Incredible. And then
Artist,
your ass
sure.
with that humming when I met you last year, you kept humming that "Be Humble, bitch, sit down." Like the fuck is she singing? Be humble, sit down.
You can't
Hold up,
brag,
that's what you
dude.
say. Hold up, little bitch.
oh man.
I'm like,
I don't
what the hell
remember
is she
that.
talking about? Then I started listening to
wasn't
Kendrick
present.
over the summer. I'm like, there we go. Humble.
Yeah. Because how you gonna brag and say you're humble at the same time? How you gonna do that? But anyway, we have sometimes we have people around here that call themselves with these certain titles that brag about what they do, and then if you're bragging about it, then it's not you being humble. You're
Right,
doing
right.
it for sleeve. You're doing it
You
for
shouldn't
show.
have to toot your own horn. If
Right.
you really on some shit, you
Now-
ain't got to toot your own horn.
Well, one thing about it, that's not your horn to toot.
Right.
If you're doing it, somebody else gonna
Right.
do it.
Right.
Sometimes I have to toot my own horn because it's something I'm doing. So I know when I'm on that motorcycle and I'm riding, ain't nobody doing that for me. I'm doing that.
Right.
So I toot that.
Right.
But say if I'm doing something for somebody else, then they my tutors.
Right.
So if I'm now bragging, I had to do it, then you ain't did it. Shut up.
Right. That's
Be
something
quiet.
about tooting your own horn.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, like that.
You know,
yeah.
giving yourself that self-recognition and being grandiosos.
Yeah, I was
know
like,
what I
that sounds
mean?
like ego to me, baby.
Right.
And I just smile and go, okay.
And the majority of folks suffer from that particular disease.
Ego?
You know, no delusion of grandeur.
It's a death of a man.
Delusion of
You
grandeur.
know.
Man,
You know.
woman,
Like,
child.
Yeah.
man, human.
Yeah. Did you know what I heard just yesterday on the news?
Tell me.
What was
And
that?
I
You said
didn't
that
know.
with rhythm.
I can't
Like
help
you was
it.
breaking down a song. What that damn song she was singing? Mr. Charlie, when she get to talking.
Well, last night?
Yeah.
Oh, she was
Don't blame Mr. Charlie.
girl.
Mr. Charlie is just a man.
You did that song.
Yeah, she was blowing that.
Okay.
And you with
Listen.
your signature's cut.
December, God dang it. She did
just
that
spit
song.
me out. No, just spit me out.
Oh,
I love to hear you sing that.
Don't worry
Like
about
she-
it. Don't scream it out.
Just
Turn your head now, baby. Just spit me out.
Yeah, yeah.
and she showed all her teeth.
And I gotta.
Lois Lane got a real
I'll
good
be
sound
quiet.
system. We had fun last night.
Yes, we did. Happy birthday.
We also had fun out here on Saturday.
Oh,
We gonna do it again.
That's right.
We gonna do it again
Listen,
tomorrow.
we have a New Year's karaoke talk also December 31st. What was I talking about? The thing I just heard about that I felt so ashamed. So my 13-year-old's in football now. He has his first game down in Naples this weekend. So I hear on the news, and sometimes I don't like watching the news because it's about Hollywood. It's not
Right.
about news.
Right.
And so this kid said, and his father was with him, how they held him back. Now, he was an honor roll student, but they held him back because he wanted to be in the 8th grade football league. And so he was 4 inches shorter, and he was lightweight, and he didn't feel like that summer he had that growth. So his father held him back so he could play football
One grade?
again. held him so he
Oh,
could
I would've
play
beat him.
Can you and then there was his
don't really say that.
attorney on there saying how this is so lucrative for them because they'll let them get into certain colleges and certain scouts to see them.
That's dumb
And
shit.
can you believe that's what we've come to? And I'm like,
That
Are
shit,
you-
that ain't gonna work.
listen.
I'm sorry,
That ain't
honey.
gonna
It's
work.
not going to be football. It's going to be
If
something. You're
that
going to have to
punk
choose
can't
another
play,
sport.
well,
sure.
hey, first let me
Yeah.
apologize to
With
the
your
kid for calling him a
academics
punk.
is the
But
most important.
if he can't play with his peers and he got to stay with the little guys, the so-called little guys, because who knows if 7th graders might light his ass up next year. Oh man, he think we soft, so he want to stick around and try to run over us. That don't work if you got some real gridironers. Oh man, that's motivation to tear his ass up next year. He'd have made his son a target.
I like what you say. I like what you say. I like
That's
what-
crazy.
But yes.
That's crazy.
And this was news.
Right.
And I'm sitting here, so I had to talk with my son last night. So I mentioned it to him. I said, hey, as I explained the same story to him, he goes, that's not right.
No.
That's not right. What do you mean? And
That's
I
like
go,
putting.
I said, yeah, this is what this dude did. He goes, yeah, no, football. He said, so never mind his character. Never mind.
That's his character. That's his
right.
character. You see,
what
but
did
this
he
is the
do
thing.
for money?
Here's the thing. They have always been able to rig the shit for their children that has been of lesser talent. You know what I mean? With influence and money, as they've always done everything. I've witnessed it. I've watched it. I've had been a part of it. You know what I mean? I got to split my playing time with 2 individuals because neither one of them got the talent to start.
Yeah.
But I'm the new color kid in the district. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only twos and fews of us, but we just, how you gonna put my son on the bench for him? How you gonna put my son on the bench for
And
him?
where's
they had
that
to split
fair?
the- But my
Right.
thing was, as long as I started every game, I didn't give a damn if it was at first or third. You know what I mean? As long as I start every game. You know what I mean? So they were satisfied with that. So you sit your punk ass down while I play first, or you sit your punk ass down while I play third. You know what I'm saying? If your parents happy with that, they come to every other game, so be it.
Yeah,
But
you
I
gotta
won't
be-
be on the
That's
bench
like
because your
cheating
ass
without
can't play.
cheating.
But they okay with that. It's like they're proud of that shit. You
Yeah,
know
but
what I'm
they
saying?
instilling that in that kid.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
that's-
they got the advantage like
That
that, and
of
they
weak
grow and they
character.
get that right.
Is that kid
So-
that
That
even
microwave mentality.
So
Right.
right,
Quick, fast, right now.
Exactly. Mine, me.
There's certain things
know.
you can't have now. High inside is always
If it
meant
ain't
to
for
be
you, it ain't
20-20.
for you. Right.
Or sit back and wait, but don't
Right.
make it.
That's the type of shit you got to deal with when you're dealing with certain folks.
Yeah, that's not.
You
That's
know?
not cool. That's not cool. I know this Africa calls me every day, and so I got Africa calling me again right in the midst of my podcast live. So sorry guys, I keep going up there. I'm hoping. Yeah.
Oh,
no.
he's still calling, eh?
Yeah, just
He ain't
just
giving
won't
up.
stop, won't stop.
Who that?
It's and I
Oh,
don't
that
think they
African
really
crap.
know it's annoying. I think because I'm thinking with my,
One of these
they
mine.
think that one. They're thinking, they're not thinking I'm busy. Although I'm thinking, what you see, I didn't denied it well, they don't see. They just see they felt the call didn't go through.
Just because you showed him a lot of love, and they know
No,
Chantel will
I'm
forgive
just
us.
talking about the fact that I keep hanging up, and they just think the call didn't go through. And so
I think
until I
you
answer,
showed them so much love that
and I talked
Yeah.
to him a couple days ago, him and Pastor Brown. $500 will pay the whole church rent for a year.
wow.
So, and in the church, they showed me a picture. It's about the size of this. No, a little bigger. And they have like 26 families in there.
Wow.
And so I'm going to do everything what I can do to get that money to them. So I know they're calling me and they're seeing how it's going. And I know they're praying.
What's the
for
name
me.
and the name of the church?
The church is in Africa. I'm not certain of the name, but it's Pastor Paul. My
What
son,
region?
in Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone.
See, he calling me there too. He's in Sierra Leone. No, right now he's in Liberia. In Monrovia, Liberia.
Yeah.
The church is maybe about 5 miles away from Hotel Diane, where I was in Liberia. And I met him. He was then in Robert Sport. I'll show some pictures, man. When I tell you, that's a place that I think every African, every black
just kicked you
person,
off.
every black person should go, because travel changes you. Guaranteed. No matter where you go, travel changes you. But when you go see something that you never knew, you don't, like I say, you don't miss what you don't know.
Right.
So when you find out something new, before I could get in the airport, 3 guys told me what tribe I was from my tone, from my face features, and my laugh.
Really?
I heard, he says, you're Fula. And the other said, you Timney. He says, no, you Mende. And I'm all 3.
Wow.
And I was wondering, I was like, well, how do they do this? Within 2 weeks, I could pick up at least 4 tribes. Wow. I could see Zulu, I could see Ethiopian, I could see Fula, and what was the other? Senegal. You know, so
When you
not
say
Sen-
see, what you mean see?
I could see, like I could hear the tones of people or see their face features and see, oh, okay,
Oh,
you're from
okay.
Ethiopia.
Right.
You know, oh, okay, I see you're from Sudan, you know.
Right.
And so, but we get over here to America and we're so watered down, it takes a little time for you to see. But there's some people who still got what they say, them recessive genes,
Right.
have strong, deep features of their genetics. And so this is where I went. Harley Davidson followed me around, and the
That's so
camera
cool.
crew for a
Henry.
Henry was my assistant, but we knew at the same time we were shooting the show, Shut Up and Ride show, which is due to come soon, but we're gonna wait till after the other movie drops.
Mm-hmm.
But as they're filming this and Henry's filming as well, you learn so much. You become, because the only thing they lack is material, stuff like this that we have for granted,
for granted,
microwave,
yeah.
electricity, running water.
Convenience.
Yeah, that's the only thing they lack. But let me tell you, they can get anything they want. In terms of if they have a job, the motorcycle I ride, man, please. That boy, there was 7 men on that bike. That's half the size of my bike.
Right.
They put a stick there, and all of them.
It's
All I
gone.
can do is go, yeah. You can't say there's no way. There's always a
Oh
way.
yeah, balance, checks and balances.
Yeah, so it made me know that any excuse I think I got, Chantel, shut up and ride.
Right. Shut up. And
Shut
ride.
up and ride. You know, so okay,
Yeah, so
I'm
we
stop
really,
talking.
really we really make excuses and procrastinate sometimes for the things that, it's not that we don't want to do it. It's probably fear of going to the next step or next
Right.
level,
Right.
I can't talk right now. Oh, yeah.
So here's another tip for overcoming slander and gossip. Should we do a quick recap?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
So we said stay calm
Stay calm.
and avoid reacting emotionally.
Okay.
Right. Remember when emotions go up, intelligence go down.
Right.
Right. Assess the situation. All right. Take a good look around, and maintain your integrity.
Okay.
Don't blow up.
Don't blow
Silence
up.
is loud.
Be cool.
Right? Confront the source. Well, we're kind of like iffy about that one.
Yeah.
You got to proceed with caution with that one. But who are you really confronting the source for?
Yourself,
Right?
definitely.
Yourself, exactly. And seek support from allies.
Right.
Well, the people around you who you know really love you, they're going to know who you really are. So there's nothing to prove. So don't go trying to prove nothing to nobody.
Ain't gotta
Because your
dispel
integrity,
nothing.
staying in your integrity,
Exactly.
being yourself
Right.
is going to show who you really are.
Right.
Right? So, and clarify misunderstandings. I don't know. I don't try to clarify shit. That's too much energy.
Motherfuckers know what they doing. Come on, man.
That's too much energy, really.
What's understood need no explanation.
I could put
It
more
say
time
like
into
our
doing other
posts
stuff.
have been removed because it conversation revokes around real estate significant what's it
specifically
Spe-
the preservation of the last black-owned commercial property.
What?
Oh, this is what you're saying.
Oh, why we removed our posts?
They're just showing you the post they removed.
Oh,
But they ain't gonna give you no reason why. They gonna say go against some bullshit community standard. Never give you the standard. You know what I'm saying? It's a standard
John.
that let me be quiet.
John, you cussing too much. That's why.
Oh, that's why we really
That ain't it. That ain't it. You should.
He wouldn't know because he stopped cursing long enough to really
some of
know.
my posts.
It probably
Some of
got
my
half the
posts,
cursing.
Man,
You ain't got no cursing in there.
I go in.
What's the next one? Seek legal advice. Sometimes
might
you
need
might
to
need
do
to
that.
do that.
Right, right,
Sometimes you gotta know though. If your
Focus.
safety depends on it, do what you gotta do.
Focus on positive
Yeah,
action.
so that was the next one actually. Focus on positive actions. All right. So, what would you say about that, John?
Focus on positive actions.
Yeah.
See, but my positive actions and your positive actions might be different positive actions. You might consider my positive actions negative actions, like y'all been doing most of the night. You know, but
Well, I'm certain you don't think it's positive. I think you just
Constructive.
thinks it's like how you want to be.
it
You
ain't
know,
how I want to be.
it's how you are.
Because once again, I didn't create the situation. I'm just responding to the situation.
what
you
you
know what I'm
talking about,
saying?
Willis? Ain't no situation here. What you talking about?
Once again, what are we talking about?
We're talking about overcoming slander and
Oh.
gossip.
Oh, okay.
Stay with us. Stay
Okay.
with us, young lady.
I'm with you. I just
know?
I thought you was, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Hey,
I'm
you
with
want
you.
to question my vino intake?
Oop.
Look at you.
That's for
Alcohol
those who ain't
abuse.
here.
Alcohol abuse. I'm my bad. I'm getting better.
Hey,
Slurp that up real quick. You can't hot chew it.
hey, I know a cat that would have. Motherfucker, straight alcoholic. That's another show.
Hey, I
Dealing-
didn't know what the joke
Dealing with
meant.
alcoholic assholes.
Well, yeah, only alcoholic if you go to meetings.
So positive actions. I would say the best way you could do that is focus on the things you love to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, what I did, I love to sing.
Yes.
So if
Good
Cindy could
advice.
find karaoke every day of the week,
She be there.
I'll do it.
Give us something real
But,
quick. Give us about
I remember when we used to. Find one every day of
We
the
really
week.
did. We knew karaoke every day of the week.
Yes. And whether Orlando, Kissimmee, Daytona, I think. Did we go far as Daytona one time?
No,
I know I
no.
did.
You probably did. We did.
I did.
What is that? Liam Fitzpatrick. We did a mean ass contest there. Me and you.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You know,
Remember
he
that?
comes by here, Joe, the karaoke DJ comes around here. Chantel, show up. You know, so he's at the place down the street on the corner, Buster's.
Oh, he's at Buster's.
Yeah, he goes to Buster's Trivia now.
Oh, he doesn't do karaoke. Maybe not.
If you pay him, but right now he's making more money
Trivia.
trivia.
What
You
else
get
he
the old
did?
folks in there.
Remember when Parliament House was?
Girl.
We went to Parliament House, y'all, for karaoke.
We lost.
Parliament House.
Yeah, we lost.
It was lip sync. It wasn't
It was.
karaoke.
And I mean, like the divas went
Oh,
up
so
there.
y'all be in karaoke contests.
Yes,
Yeah.
we won trophies.
That one was $900.
Money,
Wow.
guitars.
We had it.
Oh yeah.
Chantel, we had it.
Yeah.
But
What
then
did y'all
we should have
sing?
known when they put us up first.
What did
Yeah.
y'all sing?
Listen,
What
we
did you
sung
say?
our baddest. I think I sung Tyrone or
Yeah.
On and On or
On
something.
and on. I think you did on and
Okay.
on. And I did Prince Kiss.
Yeah.
Yes. And we were like, yeah, we had
I
this.
know
we
you
got
delivered
this
that,
shit.
didn't you?
And then Beyonce went up.
And she ain't saying nothing. They just look like Beyonce
Right,
or an illusion of, as long as you ain't get up close.
right, right,
She was
right,
awesome,
right,
though.
right.
Yeah.
She was amazing.
She was every bit of.
Yeah, and
Had the
flipping
choreography
and, yeah.
down.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Yeah,
If
I
there was
was
a pole,
looking
she would have
like-
climbed it.
right.
Like, I was like, yeah, that she moved. They moving shit I ain't never even knew I had. And I'm not gonna do it unless I break something.
Right.
And we did the pulse too. Pulsing, you know.
Was it? I ain't even remember
We did
that.
the pulse, yeah.
Is that that club but got shot up
Yeah,
where all them
yeah,
folks
yeah.
died back in the day?
Yeah, yeah. A
It's,
few years back, not even back in the day, but
bless 'em.
yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was before, what was that, 19, 18, something like that?
No, it wasn't that far back. John.
No.
When was it? It wasn't in the 20s?
John, you wasn't here. I don't think so. You were probably still.
It
That's what
was-
I'm saying.
It was like 6 years ago,
Yeah, about that.
All right, what's this? 24. What the fuck I said?
1918.
All right. I'm talking 2018, 2019.
John. John.
Not 1918.
John. That's what
We
he
was-
said. Y'all
we was
heard
at
him.
the end of World War One at that time. Come on, man.
No, but a lot of people lost some really good friends
Yeah.
there, especially in the entertainment community.
Yeah,
So
that was terrible.
Yeah, it was. So
It happens all over
For-
the place.
and we still don't know the guy why, because he got shot too. Apparently, they had so many stories as to what
Right.
and why. You know, I don't know, but who knows
Yeah,
why
we
people
don't need
do
to
what they do.
speculate. Just pray for the
it's
victims.
childhood traumas that goes unaddressed.
Some of it,
That's
and some
most
of
of
it
it.
just self greed,
Abuse.
lack, abuse. You know,
Hurt.
yeah, but
And they
on, man.
refuse to deal with the hurt, and then it bottles up. And
but it's somebody
overflows.
else's fault besides they. But they, if they can have enough
Self-hatred.
When do
if they have
personal
enough
accountability come
mindset
into
to
play,
blame
man?
somebody,
Exactly.
then they
Come
got
on,
enough
man.
mindset to change
But they're
themselves.
lazy to change.
But
They just
that's-
don't want to deal with it.
So you
Right.
go out, do what you do, and hopefully the police
How could you
plug
be
your
scared
ass
of your
up, and then you
own
gotta go to
self? Like
trial.
you're scared of yourself to
Yeah.
really fix yourself?
Yeah, they don't
Is
know
that what
themselves.
goes on?
Because again, like I said, I remember when I needed to be everything everybody wanted me to be, until I realized I could be me. But some people don't get that.
I would say there were times in my history of growing up that, yeah, it's like at a certain point, sometimes you just don't know who you are, and you just kind of go with the flow
Yeah.
of everyone else
You do whatever
Yeah.
they say to your,
until you wake up.
and do it again.
No, you wake up and then you're aware that shit, what everybody else is doing is bullshit.
Well, my first husband divorced me, and then that's when I had a clue.
See?
Yeah. Other than that, I was cool. In fact, I even said I was happily married. I was like, yeah, I was happily married, 20 years, 9 children. And you couldn't have convinced me otherwise. And I couldn't see what other people see. And people that I talk to today that knew me then will say, you don't remember when I told you this? And I was like, no, I didn't hear that.
Wow.
I didn't even know that's what you thought.
Do you think if you heard it that time that you would have made a change or something?
I couldn't hear it.
couldn't
I
hear
couldn't
it.
see it. That's how I know when you can't wake nobody who ain't woke.
Right.
If they sleep, let them sleep.
Gotta be ready.
They gotta get it.
Right.
And that's what I said.
Can't get it for them.
You can't get it for. Yeah.
Sometimes it takes trauma to wake up, though.
And that's what it
Exactly.
was. Time
Exactly.
or trauma. either
That's what I
one.
always said about the children I've worked with in counsel. You know, sometimes you don't reach them. It's going to take something real traumatic to happen in their life to get them to turn their life around.
Or time.
Unfortunately.
Or
Unfortunately,
time.
or time, you know.
Because
Yeah.
change happened little every day
Yeah.
ain't every day. Every day changes a little bit. Every Tuesday ain't exactly the same Tuesday,
Right,
you know.
right.
But it's a little change, and I say that's how the devil works. Just a little.
You see, but the
little
thing
bit.
is, for the average child that comes up, you know what I'm saying, with all the odds against them, it takes them to their about 30 to start. You know what I'm saying? Really straightening out their ship. But the thing is, how in the hell do they survive those 20s when they're misguided and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing, man. You know, but once they hit 30, you know, they start to get their stride. Hopefully, some of them do. Some of them just.
And
you
some
know.
of them can have it before then.
Right.
You know,
right.
there's
If they seek the help and they cooperate with the help they're getting, you know what I'm saying, they can overcome those early.
if they
But
got
if
good
not, you know,
communication
right,
between, like you
right.
say, your
Good
parents
coping skills,
and teaching,
communicating,
you know.
counsel, you know what I'm saying?
You were a young
and all
person
this,
that was
you know.
in an old job, so to speak. Everybody, your coworkers were all older than you.
Right.
I grew up around older people. I would always be the youngest of all the old folks I'm hanging with, you know.
Right.
So, you know, I matured quick,
Yeah.
but yet, there's some people that take a little longer,
Yeah.
you know, and you can't be mad at that, but
Right.
they got to be open if they want to get it.
They got to survive to get there,
Yeah.
you know.
And that's why struggle is good for kids. If the
Right.
first time they struggle is when they get out of the house, they
Right.
might jump off a bridge.
Wow.
Just might.
because they ain't never been through this.
Well, we want y'all to deal with stuff like if you see somebody and your heart and mind tells you that that person is going through something and they might need some help, take some time to talk to them. Sometimes that's all they need is a listening ear.
Right.
Right?
That's it. That's why God gave you 2 ears.
That's it. And you ain't gotta even say nothing. Just listen.
That's right.
Just listen.
Excuse me.
That's all.
Yeah.
All right. So the next tip would be to protect your mental health.
Yeah.
Right on, John.
Yes, ma'am.
That's your sector right there.
That's a mandatory.
Protect your mental health.
Oh, all
mandatory.
this was a mental health.
Yeah, it's in
Trust
all
me,
this.
all
You know what I'm
this
saying?
was.
Right.
Engage
We
in
ain't
self-care,
Yes.
meditation, exercise.
It's all mental
Spend
health.
time with trusted friends. I love you guys. And
Yeah.
family.
Love you back, gorgeous.
And consider professional counseling. And navigate your emotional stress. Okay?
I like all those little AI words.
Give it time, huh?
Navigate your emotional stress. How do you navigate your emotional stress?
You
We're finding outlets.
pick
You
up a
know?
nice vice that you enjoy.
Right.
Pick up something you really love to do.
Karaoke.
And if you can figure out a way to get paid for it, you'll never work a day in your life. One thing I do is
Pick
cooking.
up something I like to do.
Yeah. I mean, that's
What's that, John? What's that?
Yeah. Well, listen. There you go. I know I love cooking, so I know I'd figured out a way to get paid for it.
Right.
So when you come up here and order some food, ain't nothing better, and I get something for it. So
Right.
and in these days I ain't necessarily getting no money, but I'm getting the payment of immediate gratification of seeing you happy with something.
Right.
And I'm like, whoa. And then at the same time, I'm employing somebody who's paying some bills, who's taking care of their family. And I'm like, whoa. And then when some entertainer or artist wants to come and hang their art and somebody buys it, boom, I was a part of that. For me, man, listen.
Passion.
It's like the gift that keeps giving. And then when I ride the motorcycle and, man, come on.
There are ways. You guys gotta really sit in that time of solitude is gonna help you to really zone in on what you really love. Go back to the things you love. Because before that issue arrived, right? You used to be like rocking and doing all the things you love. And then the stress came and you forgot. And you put it aside.
And they want you to forget that.
Right.
They
Right.
want you to.
Because that's
ball
who
up.
makes you part of who you are.
That's who you are.
Right.
That's who you. That's a part. Layers to us.
Layers.
And certainly that layer, there's a big layer that you must be in control of in order to keep becoming the better version of yourself. You can't suppress it.
That layer got a sign on it.
That's right.
You
What
know
it say?
that sign-
What it say? What it say, John?
What's it like? What
Yeah, I
the
don't
lyrics
want
say?
me to say it.
What the-
John, what
My
the sign
sign might
Say
say?
it, John.
different.
Say it.
What the
John.
sign say?
Fuck it.
Oh,
That's John. Y'all see it on him? I see it right on him.
2 peas in a bucket.
Mother.
Right.
and the last tip would be to give it time. Y'all, this ain't gonna happen overnight.
Right.
Rome
Okay.
wasn't built in a day.
You got to go in that solitude often, because eventually you'll come out one day. For me, it's my bathroom.
Right.
When I need some alone time away from the kids,
You'll take a good
it's my
shit.
bathroom. Not the toilets.
Hey, that's some bull. That's some bull. Cindy, bullshit.
Shit, right.
Bull.
Let it out.
That used to be Cindy's favorite emoji. Chantel.
When that person turn around, you'd be like,
I be
you know
like,
exactly what I mean.
See?
sometimes she ain't got to do the second part. She be like, you know.
Right. Let's say less. All right, what's our next topic? We supposed to only been on this here for about 20 minutes.
We got 5 minutes to 7.
It's been an hour and 20-something minutes.
We gotta go into something.
I thought we had like 3-4 topics. Was that your whole list there?
No, that's
We hit most of
we
them.
hit all of them actually, right?
See, John, see that?
we got
Naturally, what you
more
No,
do.
than-
see, because now mindset, I thought we that. I thought that was
that's after
right.
this week, John. You running? You really way ahead of us. You ahead.
He's something else. What's up, Mr. Daniels? How you doing out there? Y'all, we got the next mayor of Sanford. He need to come on bid. I called it out there. I'm certain other people have, but I've been saying that for a long time.
Who, me?
No, not you. Negro, please.
I can run this town.
You can't even say town.
You best believe we're going to get back these businesses in the hands that they belong in, the rightful owners.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Not from the extortionists over the last 40, 50, 60 years.
Hey, this is the Shut Up and Ride show podcast.
Shut your ass up
along
or ride
with
or ride and
Three's
rap.
a Crowd.
Right.
And you can find our podcast much better than this edited version. Well, we'll give you an edited version at the Buzzsprout. So it'll be on this, on the YouTube Shut Up and Ride show, Chantel's Way, and Buzzsprout. Shut Up and Ride. We'll have the link in. So just to formality, so you'll know.
All right.
We kind of got like 30 more minutes.
Right.
All right, that sounds good to me.
And you got, let's which one of those that we could go cover real quick. Let's
Oh.
see. Land settlement resilience.
Hey.
That's more of what we were saying.
What else y'all
You know
doing
what I
this
mean?
time?
Yeah, so we can talk about that next week. Let's talk about what we got coming up for New Year's Eve.
Oh, we got some New Year's Eve. We got karaoke tomorrow. Chantel's does, by the way.
Choir
We call
practice.
choir rehearsal.
Choir rehearsal. Wow.
Every table gets a microphone.
We
Right.
have like 8 microphones going
And you know,
around.
we get people all the time saying, "Oh no, we don't do karaoke." Next thing you know, they like, "Y'all got this song?
Baby, I'm a star.
Come, chameleon."
We got some real talent be coming up here.
Yeah.
People just walking by and
Okay.
yeah.
The
Blowing.
Irishman last song.
Right.
that was
Played his-
amazing.
played
That was
his,
amazing.
He was
instrument.
so cool.
Right.
And I remember him.
James.
Yes. Listen, I remember people, but more so their faces. But I try to remember their face. I definitely don't ever remember their name. Most times I never remember their name. I don't remember my own kid's name. So, for me to remember your name,
Like
it's like,
child.
you got to traumatize me or something. I'd be like, oh, I remember that motherfucker.
You seen Bobby?
But James, I remember him and his family, his son. And when he came up here and he said 4 words, and I go, I remember you. And I was so surprised. First thing I thought is my Prefrigen. I said, I've been taking that. It really works.
You remembered him from how long ago?
About a year ago.
Wow. So he comes every year.
Yes, and that's what he
Apparently.
ended up saying. He goes, and he does sing, he does perform, he's an artist. But it's just, the people that come walk through that door.
He was such a light.
Yeah, nice
Man.
voice. Nice voice.
Yeah.
We are, often the current, the electricity, the people come in and charge us up, and it becomes a light, and they see us from all the way down the street or
Right.
all the way on the other side of the state,
Yeah.
and they got to come join us, and that's good,
We have a lot of fun out here.
Lighter
right.
tracks.
So if-
Lighter tracks, you know what I'm saying?
You guys are
Moth
in-
to flames.
Yeah, if you're in the Sanford area, come and
Right.
check us out, right?
Got to come check us out.
Yeah.
Like my man
We have
Rakim
a lot of
said, we
fun.
don't need the spotlight. We already got light.
Right. Whatever you sing in the
You
car, the shower, that's karaoke.
Right on.
That's right. Because it's a judgment-free zone,
Right.
too.
Yeah.
That's when you sound your best.
Yeah, when you
Man,
don't care.
You blowing and don't give a damn. You're,
That's what I felt last night.
You're
Yes, you and Lois was killing it.
I was I said, I forgot everybody was out there with me and her. We was just like, and then when I come up and Copper was standing, I was like, damn, we did that good?
Yeah, y'all did the damn thing.
Yeah, you was
Ain't nobody recorded? Shit, I missed it.
Cobbin
I was
got
yapping
down.
away.
But
Cobbin
that's
got
what
down.
matters.
Cobbin got down with that culture
Yes, he
personality.
did.
Yeah.
That was
Man,
the
listen. Went home right to sleep after I puked.
shit. He didn't want to clean that shit up. That's what it was.
No. I said, babe, I need a bucket. I knew it. I went right in there and collapsed on the bed.
What the hell did you drink?
Tequila.
Oh,
But I had nachos. And apparently nachos and tequila don't work.
And that salad.
I didn't even eat the salad.
No.
Yeah, so my stomach ain't 18 years old no more.
but we had fun.
Yes.
We had
beyond.
Yeah,
Beyond.
yeah,
And we're gonna
yeah.
have fun again tomorrow.
Indeed.
Yes.
So we got the shindig coming up tomorrow.
Yep. And then we have
Rock the Bell.
Rock the Bells
Rock
karaoke
the Bells
street
karaoke.
party
What day
Street
is that?
karaoke.
for the New Year's Eve.
Yeah, y'all gotta come
I
warm.
thought we was
Dress
doing
warm.
something like on the 22nd or something.
Oh, but that's not confirmed yet. We're supposed to have a reggae Christmas
Oh, okay.
Oh,
on that Sunday.
Oh, that sounds
That's
good.
Sunday before
Well,
Christmas.
like I said, I don't celebrate them things, but I do party
Well, when I
with
say
my people.
Christmas, I don't
enjoy
mean-
my folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Look, okay, so we'll call it a
Jingle
a
bell,
reggae-
what the hell, your mama smell, all is well.
Don't go to jail.
Right. Keep on clean draws. After all, you never know when you're going to slip and fall.
That's your rap career right there.
And right there, hey,
Milli Vanilli.
motherfucker. Yeah, here we go.
You be one hit wonder.
Yeah.
Wonder what he was thinking.
And hit your ass. That's what's going to go, B.
I'm gonna hit you back.
Listen.
I can say, you taking it there, I'm taking it further.
Hey, I'm with you when you're right. Same time, I don't know you.
Is that my glass or yours,
That's
man?
your glass, Nick.
Why my shit keep getting in front of you?
Because I'm moving it out of my camera.
Oh, my bad.
Your camera.
Oh.
Yeah, still it's in front of you now. But
No, it
okay.
ain't.
Don't mix up my cup.
Right.
I got.
He gonna get confused.
All right. Well, you got more, but
They ain't gonna last but for a minute.
Now you got your face covered. You gotta see your face,
thank you, John.
you know. That's the whole purpose.
We need help,
This is
y'all.
what week is this that we on?
We on week number
Week
3.
Week 3.
Getting better with this. And we're gonna get real
It's gonna
better.
get greater later.
Yay,
We're gonna
listen.
be sitting up here looking like everybody else around there with $1 million budget,
Right, right.
you know. Working
Right.
on
Shotgun! Dun, dun. Shoot 'em up and run 'em up. Shoot 'em up, baby. Hey, shoot 'em up now. See, I know. We got to get some, I'll have to play Salima songs on here because sometimes, what happened? Who that said?
Trying to do a shotty.
Oh, that he was trying to blow it in your face. He gonna be down here and claps. You know what? You know,
What?
I don't want to even say it on the air. You know, I was talking to some woman. Okay, I'm gonna say it. So, what gets me? Okay, you know, women, and you know, I don't know where they are in their life, but they're older women, so they appear to look like women. I guess kind of how grown boys look like men. But yet they don't want to, but they're single, they're alone, they don't want to be, but they won't do anything different. They have in their mindset what they want, but yet you're not giving or doing any of those things that would want that to come to you.
that attracts
You have
that.
to
That
attract it.
yeah, nothing.
But I mean, if they're being negative, then you're not attracting anything but negative.
The first, before I can even say something to invite, no, I already know. What
And they always know.
What is it that you know? What whatever you was gonna say? No,
Don't
you said
know-
you already know.
don't know
Tell
shit.
Me.
That's the
Tell-
ego.
Tell
Women
me
have
what
it
you
too.
know, because now I'm relaxed now. Tell me what you saying no to. What you was gonna say? Well, what was it I was gonna say? Oh, well, you know, no, you said you know, so tell me. And yet, they're alone.
Yeah.
And then one said to me, "How many kids are theirs?"
How many kids are whose?
How many kids are theirs?
Apparently they meant, because Cobb was with you and you had 10 kids.
What are you all up in your business?
Girl, it's okay.
No, I mean that's a common thing though.
I know. And for a
I
long
experience
time.
that shit all the time.
Listen, I know I give them something to talk about because I hate them making up their own little weak little stuff.
Right.
I try to give them something to talk about.
Isn't it entertaining?
You know?
Isn't
Yes.
it entertaining? Especially when they take the bait. Look at that dumb motherfucker over there. See some shit just
what you
require,
made me do.
some shit require a curse word, and it always revolves around that one word. That's why it's my favorite word.
Which one
It
is
fits, motherfucker.
that? Samuel Jackson would be happy.
Hey.
Not that he invented it,
He
but
didn't
he damn
invent
sure
that
made
shit.
that shit famous.
Right. That was the source of most of my ass whoopings.
You
You
saying
should have
that?
heard John out there.
What he
Miss
saying?
Johnson, get your ass. Mama, get home. She get your ass. Daddy, get your ass.
Just because you said motherfucker.
Right. 2 months later, your Uncle George come down, get your ass. It was residual ass whoopings, but hey, that was a beautiful thing.
And you knew what it cost.
Taught you how to keep it under
You
wraps.
could change it anytime you
right.
wanted.
Know how to keep it under wraps. God damn it.
So yeah, but I don't mind that. You know, my flag is my children. We live in a society where, you know, poverty decides whether your child should live or die.
Right.
You know, oh, I can't pay these bills. I can't have no kids. Okay, well, who made the bills?
I mentioned that to some folks back in like 1992. They was talking about how much money it takes and this, and that. You know, back then shit wasn't all that expensive. You know what I mean? So
It's
I
just
made the
always been
statement-
the price that it is.
So I always made this. Since I made the statement of, you know, what it takes to raise a child, as it's always taken to raise a human being, has been love, unconditional love. You know, it's folks to raise the most honorable individuals with nothing but dirt. You know what I mean? And some that made the most wicked motherfuckers with everything in the world to offer. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't got shit to do with money as far as the kid development. It's about what you feed to them as a individual person. You know what I'm saying? With their heart, their spirit, especially their spirit, because you got to give them a strong spirit, because this world will eat your ass up.
The
You know what I'm
Eagles
saying?
don't
If you're a
clock
weak
in.
individual,
But they go do what they got to
Man.
do to go get a worm,
yeah.
bring it back to the nest.
Right.
The
Then-
deer, the chickens, everything, the bird, the same way.
And then once your ass able to feed yourself, fly.
Hey, drop you out the
You know,
nest.
right.
Let's go.
Fly, die.
They want to keep you in the nest and keep
Right.
going to get all your worms. Don't
Feed you
have
goat milk.
Don't even teach you how to hunt.
Right.
Oh, I got it for you, baby. Don't
Right,
move.
right.
I
No,
got it
you
for you.
can't
Here you
do
go.
that. Can't
Here you
do
go.
that.
No, you ain't got to move. I'll keep chewing up your food
Right.
for you. Don't worry about it.
Helicopter. It's called a helicopter parent.
And then now when they get out, how about you die? You don't come home to the
Right.
nest one day. Now they don't even know how to what.
They
This
don't
is
even know
always
how to
taught
do
how to
it.
get your own.
Come
We
on now.
started on that shit. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? Especially me and my brother Jerry. That's how we ended up in Alabama, because we used to skip so much school, hustling. We made sure we went to school Monday and Friday. You know what I'm saying? Monday,
Beginning of the week, end of the week.
Right. So we take the tests. Chicago school system. You know what I mean? They wanted to give
Y'all
us
passed
a
the
double.
test?
Man, they wanted to give us a double that year. My mom looking at the report cards, she just as happy as she could be. She get down to the bottom of that motherfucker and said we missed 50-something days.
Oh,
Oh my Lord.
She lost it. Like my sister Jane used to steal the mail for us. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's why she didn't see
What that
shit.
mean, steal the mail?
Mama and them didn't see the letters coming in from school. Them motherfuckers ain't in school.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? They missing all these days, but you know they getting these grades, but they not here mostly on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because we had at the grocery store carrying groceries.
Okay.
In the wintertime, we out shoveling snow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, that's why I'm like, if I was a kid nowadays, I'd be rich as hell in Chicago. Because you could charge $20, $30 for a sidewalk and a driveway. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
That'll take a
You know what I'm saying?
lot
Back
of
then, we
work.
wasn't getting
That's
shit
a-
but a quarter or 50 cents, some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nowadays, they,
Yeah, but the
they can make a bank.
Kids these days,
They ain't
don't
got
have
it in
that
them. They
entrepreneurial
just, that's
mindset.
because mama, most of them are raised by single women. Mama shovel that driveway. Mama get the garbage out. Mama do this, and that. Oh,
But
man.
mama can't
You know what
do
I'm
that.
saying?
Mama
and she
shouldn't do
fucking
that.
the boy up, you know,
But,
because
yeah.
he's, you know, because now when he get out there, he gonna expect for his lady to take that garbage out. Baby, who gives a fuck is what you mean? Get out and scrape your window. That's your
I don't
car.
think the single
You know what I'm
mothers are
saying?
doing that. I think the two parent homes are doing that.
You
I
best
don't
believe
think
if
so.
there's a father in that home and that 10-year-old boy in that home, who you think gonna be scraping that window out there? Gonna be that boy. That man, boy, get your ass out there, clean that car off. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I didn't cater
Start
a
it
lot
up.
of homes. Let me hear me. A lot of homes in Atlanta, New York, Florida
Uh-huh.
that have two parents
Uh-huh.
and kids ain't did jack.
But that's
Black,
modern day.
white,
Yeah.
Spanish,
what
Christian,
year?
Muslim, Hindu.
What
This
time
is in
was
the
this?
last 10 years.
In the last 10
You
years.
better get to sweeping that floor.
And ain't
What was
kid-
it like in the 80s and 90s?
Well, I was
Well,
I was a
90s,
kid. I
right.
was in 8th grade in
Uh,
the 80s. So,
Right.
you know,
And you was doing what around the house?
I was doing everything.
Okay,
I was
did you have
cooking,
brothers?
cleaning. Yeah, my brother took out the garbage.
Okay.
And if he didn't, I was getting
Okay.
a beating because he ain't clean the house.
All right.
Help me clean, you know.
All right.
So no, we did, but I'm talking about in the last 10 years.
Exactly. So we know.
But I ain't
we know
seen
what
that
these
amongst
Newman
the
parents
the
are like.
single parents.
Right.
I sing it amongst the double parents.
That's because chances are the wife is the alpha in the family, so-called alpha.
Well, okay. Well, then I'm
You
just
know
saying.
what I'm saying?
I wanted you just
You know,
not.
now-
I just wanted you to open up your point that it ain't limited to.
Let me step off
you
in
know,
there.
single parent.
Okay, all right, I stand
Stop
corrected.
yarning. Is this too
Oh, my.
much?
We're
You
born
need
in-
more oxygen?
No, I was like,
I'm going to do karaoke later.
Ooh.
Yeah. We're going where Lois Lane is going to be there. Cigar box.
Where?
Cigar
Oh,
box.
I can't
y'all.
do it. Cigarette.
Oh, you
burn.
can't.
Oh,
I
man.
can't fuck
My
with
hair,
that.
listen, my hair be like,
Oh, girl, put a hat on.
girl, I would have to shampoo my hair at 1 a.m. if that's the case.
Just put a hat. Put a bonnet. Ah!
I ain't got no bonnet with me right now.
I know it's ghetto as that is. I'm like, I see the bonnet.
Well, I gotta be ghetto.
Because it is.
So it's black.
No, it's ghetto.
It's Lady
People
G's
say
birthday.
ghetto.
I don't know.
Now,
No,
when
ghetto.
folks say ghetto, most
Ghetto
folks
ain't mean
mean
black.
It's
Ghetto
lady-
mean a mindset to me.
That's right, it is.
Ghetto means you were thinking not outside the box. You fitting into whatever circle they want you to fit in.
Yeah.
Happy
That's what
birthday,
ghetto
Lady
to
G.
me.
Who?
You know
Yeah.
Lady G?
Lady Jean.
Lady G.
Lady
that?
G birthday.
It's Lady G birthday today. I think it's her birthday.
Oh, right. I got
She's
one of
celebrating
my
over
nephews,
Casey's.
Lil Jerry. Happy birthday, my man. And my partner RJ. Happy birthday, nephew.
Sagittarius.
You know.
Sad, just them
brothers
vain
alright.
people. They so
know?
vain.
Vain? You think I'm vain?
Of course you
My
are.
homegirl
Okay,
Rika
I believe
Reels.
you.
I saw her
All right,
name at the top
I
of
mean,
the
I can deal
podcast. Rika Reels.
That's
Happy
the truth.
birthday,
She know me.
gorgeous.
What's wrong with loving yourself?
Ain't nothing wrong with it at
That's
all.
right,
You better
exactly.
love yourself.
Darn right.
That's the only way you're going to get somebody else to love you.
Exactly.
Okay.
What's today's date?
Man,
The
the
fifth?
4th.
Today's
The
the
4th.
The 4th?
Oh,
okay.
guess what tomorrow is?
But
My anniversary.
it's your anniversary.
I remember that day.
Made for you and me.
I remember.
My phone done
You
died.
guys had a beautiful African wedding.
So hold your little hand. It's our anniversary.
I don't know why I didn't plug that damn phone in.
Anniversary. Yeah, girl. You
It's
remember
our
that? Cindy was my coordinator. She was late. No, she,
I pretty much missed most of it. I did.
she kept talking about, I'm here though.
I should have actually just bought my clothes. I don't know why I didn't just bring my clothes and
Cindy,
decorate.
it's okay. You were there.
I
you
was
were there.
there. I
you
was
were
there.
there. There you go. That's what matters.
I was there. It
Girl.
was beautiful.
Listen, that's when our life was just woo. It was just listen. I think that whole wedding cost me $500.
Hey, I'd say do it again. See?
Showed up in the Hummer, came out, made my little wedding dress along with Softail. Hey, Softail out there at the Oaks Hill Mall. No, Oaks. What is it called?
West Oaks?
West Oaks Mall.
Yes,
right there in
that's where we
Florida.
got the hats.
That's right. And let me make my dress, little African material. We did good.
Come to think of it, I got like a nice yellow jumpsuit from her. I don't think I ever wore it.
Oh, she got it.
I need to go find that.
Okay, yes, you do. Mm-hmm. I mean,
It's cute.
I believe so. I'm sure. You got clothes you ain't never even worn.
No.
I know. That's all right. Let's go. You wear them all before the new year. Or wear them all on, we have the karaoke street party.
Runway show.
We'll have
It's
custom.
gonna be cold.
Okay, we'll have costumes.
We gotta rock the bell.
That's right.
Do I got a bell hat? I think
You
I
can,
got one.
can't go?
I got more than enough
You
time to order
got,
one.
hey, you can dress up in the 90s, rock the bell.
Yeah.
Rock the bells, yep, December
Rock the
31st.
bells.
Rock the bells, 90s,
Rock
baby.
the Bells was out
Need
in the
some
80s.
Pumas.
Oh, okay, 80s then, my bad.
Yes.
Is it 80s?
That was
I can do
Raphael
that.
L's first album.
Shit, I didn't even know. Like, she told me rock the bell. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what does that mean?
I'm like,
I was gonna put some
LL
Christmas bells on that. It's like, I was like,
Those,
"Those-"
I meant that too. I meant all that.
I'm like,
I wasn't
yours
limited
past
to nothing.
Christmas.
I wasn't limited to one bell. I was limited to all them bells.
No, I was like,
You know, ding dong, and ding. You can ring my bell.
Oh, the
Listen,
bell.
y'all.
Ring my bell, my bell.
I'm a Caribbean girl, so
Okay, so give me a
Yeah.
Caribbean song, ringing bells.
I go drink water and mind my business. That's my favorite song right now.
Is this a ring
it.
your bell?
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's wrong with your girl?
She Trini.
No.
She don't know. She Trini. Me a throw your face,
She done got coffee, got her feet up and shit.
Got right, legs open.
Right,
just-
right.
I'm comfortable.
In her
I'm comfortable.
jeans.
Listen,
Hey, man.
I
that
ran
shit-
out of shits to give what people think about me.
It's
There
this.
you go.
We've been brought to you
Feel
live
free, sister. Feel
by
free.
Hey,
by
liberation.
Yes, liberation.
Francis Coppola wine,
Right.
and I think this is this Cabernet 21.
Uh-oh.
Good stuff.
Very
Battery's
good.
low.
Good stuff. So if
Very
it's
good.
21, I mean it was bottled in 18
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
or 19, one of the two.
Okay, one of them.
I think it's 2 or 3 years prior to the date that it was bottled.
It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna plug this in there. Cindy, poke that in there. There you go. You got to go the other way because them things, yeah. I hear the speaker. Turn it down. Oh. Yeah, because they won't
Sure,
play that
something.
with the music on there. Yeah, you
We
know.
know this ain't our song. This is LL.
What
Yeah, I
is
know
that?
that.
Even
We'll
if we
have-
gave him the recognition.
What is that?
No, that
What is
ain't-
what?
Your
It's
phone's
just a
gone
screen
up.
that popped up.
What screen?
It went away.
Ooh. No, don't start recording.
LL.
It's fine.
Cool.
Your phone
J
died.
Is no shit, Chantel.
Is it almost that time, eh?
Don't nobody care.
It's almost time to blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle.
Almost.
Oh, we got about 10 more minutes, 13 minutes. There we go, beatbox. Don't rock it. Don't stop it. Hey, Cindy, give us a note here.
I don't know how to give a note for that.
My name's Chantel and I rap real well. I'm 5'7", on my way to heaven. I was 5'3". I was cool as can be. I was almost 16. I remember that clearly. And that's all I can say.
That was really good. You did rhyme. I thought you was gonna say that you was from hell at first because it hell right.
Negative. Negative.
Like, why would she
I
say
never
that?
even.
Oh, she said heaven.
What do you again?
Here we go.
You were just thinking about rhyming. I wasn't thinking about that. I couldn't even say that by mistake. They're like, what? Yeah, it's like,
Oh
no.
my god.
No, not from hell.
No, I know. I was like,
Yeah, rapping real well.
I was
far as I
ready to
can
get
tell.
jump in and say, "Don't you say that."
I know it's this
She
wild.
didn't mean that.
Right.
We stopped recording on that.
Negative. Oh, on yours, that's
No,
all.
I'm talking about yours.
No, it's still recording.
Uh,
It's asking, do we want to stop?
uh,
Like, nope, we don't want to
Nope.
stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. What y'all doing out there? Y'all got some questions or something? We're here doing our live streaming on Shut Up and Ride Show and Three's a Crowd podcast, where we're talking about things that are just that, life. Whether it's coping skills, things of not reacting to gossip, things that that coming on that happen to you on a daily basis or in your lifetime, and trying to see if we can talk about it. You know, we got together, the three of us, John, myself, and Cindy, and we talked about doing a podcast a couple of times, and then we said, well, hey, let's just do it. And,
Let's do it.
And we did it. And you know, one thing I know, I think we're all three people who don't like meetings, and we don't like to keep saying what we're gonna do. And so I think one of us was just like, hey, let's just do it next week. Let's go.
yeah.
Spontaneous.
And here we are.
It wasn't spontaneous. We just got tired, like she said, kicking the bucket around.
Right.
What
And
you
we
gonna
gotta
do?
make mistakes,
What you gonna
you
do?
know?
What you gonna do?
And-
What you gonna do?
right.
What you gonna, nigga?
And we looking forward to making the
Right.
mistakes and
Right.
learning
It's been
along the
fun.
way.
It's been fun. These
Mistakes
last 3
are
weeks.
lessons.
That's right.
Last 3 weeks.
The
has
only
been a
ones not
blast.
making mistakes are ones not
They
doing
trying.
right.
Hey,
Right.
listen.
You know.
Right.
So we hear up and make them and go, oops, I did that.
Hey.
And it's all right.
Hey. It's
You
great.
can learn a lot from a
Great to
dummy.
be alive. Yeah, right on. You can definitely learn a lot from a dummy. No doubt.
When I look for something up, I say, okay, where did I do that from dummies? Okay, because that's like when I want
Hey, don't you remember they used to have them books out?
That's what I'm talking
on the
about.
Dummy's way through a computer.
How to
Dummy's way to
do-
typing, you know.
When I was fixing up the restaurant here, I wanted to do the texture I have in the bathroom, and I went texturing walls from a dummy.
Right.
And YouTube had it. Boom, boom. And I was like, oh, that's just popcorn, and I mush it in. Okay. So I got a textured bathroom because I looked at Textured for Dummies.
There you go.
You ain't no dummy.
Hey, listen, I don't mind being dumb for a minute.
No.
Teach me 1 or 2 times. I got it.
A smart person does the
Okay.
research.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Go ask Google.
We ain't listen. We ain't meant to know everything. You're
Nah.
supposed to be good at what you're good at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Everything else, you gotta learn it. Look it up.
That's it. Well,
YouTube
you have the
University.
power. You truly have the power to do so much now. You have it at your hands,
Thanks.
You're welcome.
and it is it.
It's gonna go in and out. But standing up, if I stand it up, it's just gonna get me. You know, if it rotated and get all, you know,
I
it
hear
ain't gonna do that. So, but anyway, I guess I won't be going live. I'm done live. We got about 8 more minutes on the entirety.
I got a question
You know?
here. Let me see.
John, when's your birthday?
My birthday is September 27th.
Oh, we just missed it.
Libra love. No, you missed it. Matter
No,
of
I
fact, you
didn't.
did
I
miss
spent
it.
time-
Right.
I was hanging with you. What you talking about, John?
I just
Matter of fact,
wanted
you didn't miss it.
today
I didn't miss it at all.
congratulate
Not at
you
all.
and
You
wish
just didn't
guys
remember.
success.
Listen,
All right, I
I wear many
appreciate
hats,
that,
John.
Is
I
that
wear
right?
many hats.
Is that
Melvin,
right?
Melvin said he wants to wish us success.
Appreciate
And
you,
congratulate
Melvin. Thank you,
us.
brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's what
I
it
appreciate
started.
everybody that tuned in this evening. You know,
I want to say thank you to all the friends, all the karaoke friends, and people that I don't know that came out to celebrate my birthday on Saturday,
Yeah.
and also yesterday on Tuesday.
right?
And,
And
we
also
had such a good
tomorrow
time.
in
And
advance.
tomorrow. Oh yeah, tomorrow. It's no
You
celebrating.
know,
That's right. Hey, it's my birthday year. I ended December the 31st, but it starts back again January 1st. Come on out. We have a street
Hey.
karaoke party.
hey,
Listen, y'all ain't gonna understand
End of the
until
year
you see it.
birthday.
hey.
I'm gonna
Every
get dressed
day,
up.
every day is the first day of the rest of your life.
I'm wearing my
So,
stripper outfit.
Here's to the new
Hey,
beginnings.
Yeah, you ain't know I got a
Here's to
stripper
the new
outfit.
beginnings daily.
You better tune
And the
in for the
building
stripper
of-
outfit.
Well, we start.
You heard me, John? I'm gonna wear a stripper outfit.
Hey, nah.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold.
whatever.
Hey, take
You're gonna
that.
be cold.
No, it's not. It's gonna be 80 degrees next week.
Next week. Shit,
Really?
it's gonna
We
be
in
hot.
Florida,
You
baby.
gonna have your outfit too?
You getting fooled by this bipolar weather? You better come on, snap to
better
it.
come on in, fool.
Come on, this is why we moved to Central Florida. Come
I'll
on.
keep my
Hey,
sweater in the
that's
car.
why I'm down here.
Now I always got my jacket in the bike. Always. I mean, there's just ain't no
You
telling
must.
where I might be later.
Yeah, you might just be in a frosty room.
That's all. My phone about to die, y'all. But if so,
Yeah,
I
that's
love
what
you.
happened. I lost contact with everybody.
I love you. And Shut Up and Ride Show 3 is a crowd podcast. Tune it in. It's in Buzzsprout. And I'll make sure I have a link from now on linking us all together, all right?
Hey.
So that way we can get these views in and yeah, these downloads. We appreciate you. And it'll be edited, so you won't get all this little riffraff. Well, no, that's not a good word.
Hey, there ain't no such thing as riffraff.
All these,
The
Yeah, I don't know.
the floor cuts.
yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean?
We're going to get some
Bloopers.
sponsors.
Bloopers.
Willie
Right.
Sears, we
The
got you,
bloopers.
baby.
The bloopers, the
Them
doopers.
bloopers might be the good stuff.
That's gonna be the most sellable shit.
And it's organic.
Did y'all
That's
hear what,
right.
Y'all hear what got on that motherfucking cutting room floor to set up and ride show? Hey, boy.
What? John Tripp. Never
You gonna be
mind.
like,
John.
what the hell? I mean, you got to go buy that shit. But then
Right.
again,
What was on the cutting
hey,
room
we need
floor.
to get the world back to motherfucking CDs and cassettes and
Negative.
motherfucking DVDs.
No, you sound like
The
Trump.
artists ain't getting paid.
sound like
The-
Trump.
Hey, the artists ain't getting what they deserve when they come to their music and movies
Well, they
and
should.
shit. Because
They should
everything
make
is
sure
being
they
streamed.
do what they got to do to make sure it's not.
And the customer isn't getting served. We used to own the shit we buy.
You
know
do
what I'm
own
saying?
That is true.
I got
do got a whole
motherfucking
CD
bins
book.
of motherfucking
You-
DVDs. You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
a
I
CD
own
book.
them movies.
You
But
do-
now
you
you're
can
streaming
go
that
buy
shit.
it. You
If they
can go
stop
buy
streaming
it.
that
Yeah, but
shit,
now
but
my
if they
car
stop
don't even got
streaming
a
that
CD player.
shit, you paying for Netflix and shit.
But-
When they stop streaming,
But you
can't
can
see
buy
the
a
shit.
car with a CD player. Your new car, you'll have to ask for it.
I'm gonna have to have like an extension.
No. But you can ask for it in your next car. You can ask
You know what I'm most disappointed in?
I'm buying a car that ain't got none of that electric stuff.
Right, right. That's what I
re-
want.
I'm redoing my Hummer.
I'm being
fixing up
forced
my
to go
Hummer
back.
versus buying a new car. So I'm going to
What year is your Hummer?
fix 04.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm
When
like,
did they start putting all that electronic
Y'all
shit in
in
the
for y'all.
shit?
they got
Oh,
they
the
got
luxury
OnStar
cars. They was
there.
doing it in luxury
They got
cars
it
before they
there,
got
but
it
they
to
ain't
regular
got
cars.
much in it. Like I can do Bluetooth. If I get the radio, then they'll have it. But if I don't
Right.
get the radio, then I'm all right.
Right.
But it still got a little computer stuff, but just not a whole lot,
All right, y'all. We got 3 minutes left. Cindy, you got something you want to say?
Give some closing remarks, ma'am.
Well, I would say
What
this.
you advise for people this week till next
we
week?
were talking about slander, how to overcome slander and gossip. All right.
Was that therapeutic for you?
It
for us
was
to do
very
that?
therapeutic for me to
Right.
share it because some of it I resonated with, a lot of it.
Yeah.
And the overcoming methods, I'd say whatever I shared with you guys those are some of the things I did use
Right.
in my life, and it's
Your
worked
coping skills. Yeah.
because I've come to the point where I don't give up. But
See that?
nobody think, okay? See?
Hey,
Now
that's
y'all saw my tongue
liberating.
is all.
That's liberating, ain't
Oh,
it?
my tongue is purple.
Say it again one more time. You know what?
I don't give a shit.
Not a sheet.
Oh, shit.
A sheet.
Give a shit.
She don't give a sheet.
How y'all say it? What's
Spoken
the,
like a
what's
true
the bullshit?
sheepsman.
What's your bullshit sign?
Bullshit. And she's deaf when she does it.
Hey, hey, man, my partner and their mom used to always say, "Fuck the dumb shit."
Listen,
That was my
I
girl,
think
Miss C. Fuck
if
the dumb
people,
shit.
if people got that much time to put into your life to really like track
ain't
you
doing
and
shit.
gossip and lie and
They ain't
just
where they
all of
wanna
that
be.
shit. What are they doing with their life? You know what you
Nothing.
can do? The
Right.
best thing you can do for your life is to focus on your priorities, your dreams, and guess what? When they look back a whole year afterwards, they're gonna look at their life and your life, and they're gonna, oh shit, what the fuck did I do all this time?
Right.
I was
Worried about
focusing on
somebody else.
This
Focusing
person,
on
and
right.
now look, I'm way back here, and I ain't shit, and they shit. They a lot of shit now. So.
We talking about that shit.
More shit than the toilet.
Hey, what's your closing remarks, Brother John?
My closing remarks on how to deal with all of that, slander and bullshit is, like I say, hopefully you got tough skin and it just don't even bother you, man. You know what I mean? But for those that it does get to, learn who you are. And when you know who you are and you appreciate who you are, it doesn't matter what anyone has to say about you. And those, if you're a person, a lady, or a man of good character, your people know that. You know what I'm saying? And those people that's looking at you and they want to get to know you because they know you're a person of good character. You know what I'm saying? Some people be glad to see coming. You know what I'm saying? And that's the person you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And some people be like, oh, here come this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? And most folks that do that shit to slander folks is that person that people be like, oh, here come this motherfucker again. What negative shit he got to say today. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're about. All that negative energy, that
Red flag.
You know what I'm saying? That aura is around your ass. You know what I'm
Red
saying?
flags.
I like to call it white because everybody is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody relate everything bad to black. So I always flip the script instead of that black cloud. You know they say you got this black cloud, this black. Nah, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Most
But if they got a
storms-
red flag on the beach, you ain't gonna go
Nah.
bathe.
Hey, man.
I know what you're saying, Joe John.
But it's just crazy, man. So if you're a person of character, basically what I'm saying is you ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah.
You ain't got to do nothing.
That's true.
You know,
Your character will speak for
right,
itself.
right. You know,
And,
you ain't got to do nothing.
and on piggybacking on that, I think one of the basic things I do as my journey through learning or becoming me, 4 words I'd say to myself, even when I was strong enough to handle and when I was weak enough that I think I couldn't handle it, I would always say, "This too shall pass."
Right.
When it was exciting and
Always,
thrilling
always.
and happy, I'd have to say, "This too shall pass."
Yeah.
When it was very bad and I thought I'd rather die and I thought death would be easier, I would say, "This too shall pass." And those 4 words got me through,
Right.
no matter what people would say. And I knew also if God was promoting me, then man couldn't demote me.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I couldn't lavish in people giving me glory because then I would have to take the bad too.
Right.
So I tried not to be so boosted up in the
Right.
and I just go, thank you. I
Right.
would say thank you because it'd be nice, thank you, but I couldn't internally just feel like this boast. I just have to say, "This too shall pass."
Right.
But feel good about it because
Right.
you know what you did, you know what
Right.
you accomplished, and nobody can take that. And so man can't give it to you, so then man can't take it away.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
this too shall pass.
All
So
right.
until next week, y'all.
We shall pass this along.
That's right. Hey,
Hey.
she got to blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle.
I'm gonna tell my daughter to write us a little jingle. We're gonna have to have a little jingle, y'all.
Jingo.
All right.
Jingo.
No, we ain't, not today.
Fuck it.
What is he doing? Talking about jingle. I was
Have
like,
my man say, don't kill my
John be
vibe.
singing something cool, Barry White though. He can,
yeah, he do. Yeah, let him stick. I can do Barry White.
Hey girl, how you doing? How you doing, girl? I see how you looking. I can do that deep voice.
Put that on your ear. Listen to it, John. Let me do it. Put it on your ear, John. Let me listen to it. I do Barry better white than you.
Hey girl, how you doing, girl? You sexy ass.
When Cobbin say he want a piece,
What you want, boy? What?
If you sound like that, he ain't gonna want it. He gonna be like, what the fuck?
his ass be like, "Yup, still want it."
All right, y'all.
Deuces.
you guys,
Peace and
thank
love,
you for
everybody.
joining us.
Peace and love.
Until next time.
Show you right.